lọ́sọ̀dọ̀ mú ìwà o nǹkan tí mo tún mọ̀ èmi ò gbà tí mú ìwà mi ò gbà tí kò rẹ́sì láti dé wá ẹni wọ́n fẹ́ kú kọ́ lọ kú mi ò gbà tí mú ìwà mi gbà tí láti dé wá mo tún mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ ìbúrúkú náà ń ṣe láàrin yẹn and this thing is affecting justice for Mohbad àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kí bàbá yẹn ṣe wọ̀nyẹ kí bàbá yẹn ṣe àwọn èèyàn gidi tó yẹ kí bàbá yẹn kó close mọ́ tó máa fún justice wọ́n block gbogbo avenue yẹn kí ni wọ́n ń fẹ́ kí ni wọ́n need lọ́wọ́ bàbá yẹn kí ni bàbá yẹn ṣe fún wọn the man is looking for justice but bàbá ẹni tí ò léèyàn ní Nàìjíríà ó máa ń lágbára gan náà so now we just have to be very careful and we have to get the right people around that man that's where we can get to where we are going and baba sọ̀rọ̀ kò sọ̀rọ̀.
Hey Papariano, good morning. I mean, say afternoon in London. Well, I just want to commend you for saying to donate into that woman's account. Like, let me say I'm proud of it because at least you did something positive for the woman. Nike, I don't know. I will advise you because I don't know what kind of stupid question Nike went there to be asking. I'm sorry, I have to say that.
Please,
because
talk about yourself, please.
I'm talking about.
Stop telling me I asked stupid
because it's you people that would that.
They asked
It's
about
people like you that would make
question. Why was
because the woman was debunking all the rumors.
Why was my question stupid?
Because they were trying to debunk rumor.
Debunk what?
Debunk rumor that
because o tọrọ koro lẹ́nu yín láti sọ.
Ṣé òun ló máa sọ fún ẹ pé reason tí bàbá ṣe fún ẹ?
At this point, I don't think we should be doing all the banters.
So why do you have to come up now because of Adenike?
No, you can't just go there and just be asking questions. Don't you know your own father? Oh, she not be not.
They should not. Let's move on. They should not.
Because it's not the same one that just said this.
We're not cool.
Thank God, Coco. Well, did you also send money to her?
Oh, I sent her 50K, so I want to ask Nike, right. Did she send money? Did she send money?
No, she sent, I think 30 or whatever. She sent.
Well, together for that.
Papariano.
Yeah.
Hey, Madam Coco, Papariano, this junction, please. I can't feel what sílẹ̀. I can't feel graduate sílẹ̀.
The prince.
I can't face the
loss of Mboki Jesse. So this of
I'm not anybody. They don't say anybody. I'm
no.
Oh, the man don't say anybody. It means I'm not saying. I'm just saying that I can't fix it. I want to buy my show. I can't my show law. I can't see I face the justice. And you guys are doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing.
Ìbátá sọ fún Yomi pé the prince ìbátá wa sọ fún Yomi lórí platform mi pé kò ṣe conference Yomi gbọ́ ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe é sìn ṣé ó dá fún kéèsì ìbátá sọ fún bàbá Mohbad náà àti àwọn ọmọ ìwà àwọn gùrẹ́sì pé bá káṣe wọ́n gbà wọ́n ní pé ta ni wá pé who is the public wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ ń bá àwọn tó máa gbọ́ràn sí wọn lẹ́nu àwọn tí ò lè calculate wọ́n lọ ṣe critical group àbí critical thinking àṣẹyìnwá àṣẹyìnbó nísìnyí orí tí wọ́n tẹ́ bọ̀dì lọ.
Papariano nǹkan tó ń ṣe mí yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe everybody. Only time mi láti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Ìyá Mohbad lẹ́nu. And I'm confused at this point. Ìyá Mohbad refuted Monday claims, but that is not my problem. The problem I have with that she said, let me quote her now.
She said it happened on Tuesday.
Hold on.
But that was late to me.
No, what she said was that gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ misquote me. Wípé mo dárúkọ Monday ìjọ tọmọ ń kú.
Don't you see how Mama Mohbad was
Adenike
at the director? No, mo fẹ́ gbá mọ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ni.
Ẹnìsọ.
No ní ibi tí mo ti ẹ̀ la Adenike mú gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń misquote ọ̀rọ̀ òun fúnjọ Monday tó ń sọ. Tuesday lọ́mọ òun kú o. You know, when somebody is trying to make a correct
say you mọ̀ wípé àwọn kan wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ni àwọn kan wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí
ẹ̀rọ. Ó try láti sọ ọ́ lórí direct tó kúrò. Go and look at that video.
I watched it and that is where I'm
going. Ó wẹnu ìkan sọ̀rọ̀.
Papariano ẹni sùúrù ẹ ká analyse kí ni iye ẹjọ́ ẹ kì í drop thought here. Now, Papariano, is Mama Mohbad saying Blessing did not call Baba? Abi, Mama Mohbad and Baba Mohbad are working for the same thing. You know, this is my fears, and I've been saying it. Kind of people more on Johnson. On Jogalala for public. Baba Mohbad and Iya Mohbad trying to refute that. Whereas we've heard that Blessing called Baba on Monday. Why did Blessing call Baba on Monday? Even if Baba called the call, the court call. Why did he call? So we Baba. and we are having this issue again that Mohbad died on Monday. And Mohbad is coming out today. That's refuting nǹkan tóun ti sọ. Mo ní suspicion fáwọn people yìí jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ ní Papariano. Àti bàbá àtọmọ àti ìyàwó tí wọ́n mọ̀.
Bàbá dá dúró.
Okay.
I disagree with you.
No problem.
I disagree with you. They are not working together. Bàbá dá dúró.
My mother is all over the place. One minute she's calling Naira Marley Sam Larry. The next minute she's calling.
Baba made a mistake. Baba made a mistake on area, but Baba dá dúró. No one can tell me, Baba.
Okay, why did that Mohbad come out today? Why did she have that show? At the same time, they were having a conference. At the same time, they were having a conference. And you are telling me these people are not working together.
My own opinion, and from me, based on the interview, when I look at the interview is not all about what buying Mohbad. The interview was Saku Ara, Wumi, Ara, Mama, Baba Mohbad, and Ara Adura. Probably because of the interview Baba did just of listeners.
No, Justice, I disagree with you, Justice. The interview was centered around Baba Mohbad. The woman came out to just ridicule Baba Mohbad, nothing more.
That's what I'm saying. Because she was protecting Wumi. She was protecting.
Don't tell me. Ridicule Baba ni.
When I
and Kwatu ridicule Baba in a pleasant way, or ridicule Baba in an intelligent way.
I said the interview is not all about justice for Mohbad. It's about those who are mentioned, because those are the people that she was mentioning, the one she wants to protect and the one she wants to defend. So, and the one she wants to throw under the bus. That's why I saw that interview.
I feel what Mohbad came out to do today is to water down what is going on with the conference, and is to show some gallivanting. Hold on. Is to show some gallivanting about what they got from the court today. Do you get? Okay. And is to just ridicule the movement and to let you people know that. Well, according this is what I get. These people are working together. According to what Yomi said, telling me that nonsense. And people get back money.
According to what Yomi said about the court they went today, that means Mama Mohbad was lying. Because why did Mama Mohbad ask to come out before Yomi's conference when they were just coming back from the court?
I think she was lying. Yomi obviously lost at the court. He lost that case. That's so obvious. That was so obvious. The case was not in favor of Yomina. Did you watch their conference?
Yeah, I didn't watch.
Did you hear what is the next line of Yomi's action?
No.
He's giving the Nigerian police 2 weeks to make some forensics. If not, they will start troubling.
My brother, Papariano.
How did Yomi lose the case in court? Does Yomi have case in court?
No, I shouldn't have.
Yomi is a witness.
No, what I should have said that what I should have used, the language I should have used is that Yomi didn't get favorable answer from the court today. Because obviously, you can't mention Adura again.
No. From what Yomi said, if you listen very well, his own cases has not been touched. They are only dealing with petition Adura roads. They are not attending to Yomi's own. And Yomi make it clear.
Adura go today to go and withdraw the case out of court.
Now, if Adura had withdrawn the case against Damola, who is Yomi making a case against now? Is it Adura?
Yomi is a witness now. He cannot do anything anymore. When Adura withdraw, Yomi supposed to be complainer, but they turn it and Adura is a complainer. So Adura want to drop case now.
Game to what back from láti ilẹ̀ yẹn is that Adura ló lọ arrest bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn.
In my own opinion,
Yomi still have a case in my own opinion. Because according to Yomi, his own petition has not been attended to. And Yomi can put a case on Adura that Adura wanted to fraud him, Adura wanted to collect money from me in any way. So, and he will still stay on Adura. So it is not for Adura to go and defend himself towards that. So Yomi has not lost any case here.
In defense of Adura, listen, Jesus, in defense of Adura, Adura have defended himself well that action was performed by, what's his name called now, Damola. Damola has pleaded to the court that I'm begging Adura to drop this case against me, and I will come out with a video explaining my actions. See, I followed all of
guys, let's do something right. You see this was Yomi, if I'm privileged, okay, I would really like to talk to Yomi lawyer. They have to put the right case before the police. One of the good cases that should be before the police, like I've said on one of my video, let there be a petition against Damola, Adura, and Wumi for one, attempted fraud, and two, concealing of evidence that is associated to Mohbad's death. So right now, police must answer that petition, because now Yomi Fabiyi is saying that these people have evidence relating to Mohbad's death and they don't want to bring it out. That will force the police to check the petition, that want to know which evidence you think these people are hiding. And now Yomi will insist that the 3 seconds video must be touched. Yomi still have a case, but just that I think Yomi is not putting up a good case in front of the police. And that's why they are making him just a witness.
Papariano, it was just a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I came on your platform. And I was saying this, that Gomolu and Bet, don't argue. Yomi has no case with that video. I said it here. And it is happening. Papariano, you see one thing is that when I analyze this thing in my head, I realize that Yomi has no case. Because if he had a case, he would at first be asking for that video, not asking for why would they send him this? Why would they? No, that's not it. That video that he was about to send to him. Not the 3 seconds. No, please, I need a video. The video this was just a preamble that was sent to me that there was a video. Now bring that video. That should be his first fight. Ṣùgbọ́n ó lọ nípa pé 3 seconds video yẹn kan fún mi. No, ti lọ fàdà.
It's like more about you.
You see, when we are analyzing the issues, you need to have heard from the horse's mouth before you can say categorically that he has no case or he has no issues. Okay, firstly, Yomi has explained what happened, and what happened was this. Yomi went to the Deputy Commissioner of Police in Panti, which his department is the real one that is handling the Mohbad case. But when the issue of Ogombo happened, they went to the Commissioner of Police straight away. Now, what CP is supposed to have done was to refer that case, since he has to do with Mohbad issue. He's supposed to have referred it back to his deputy, because that's the office that handled anything that has to do with crime. Okay, but he did not do that because he's accomplice. So what he did was he gave the the petition, they said Adura wrote, to another person. And when Yomi went to the Deputy Commissioner of Police and complained, he said he's on it, but he has not received anything about Adura. But the person that was handling Adura issue now called Yomi to come. That was when Yomi went. And when Yomi got there, they said they were handling the issue of impersonation only. And Yomi said, no, you cannot be doing that alone. That this thing has to, and that policeman said to him categorically that, look, this was the order I got, and I won't go beyond that. Okay, that happened. Then the petition Yomi wrote was still with the Deputy Commissioner of Police, and definitely we all know Deputy Commissioner of Police will not his decision will not override his boss. And it was the Commissioner of Police that charged that case to court to say Adura was the complainant. So this petition was left untouched due to the order of Commissioner of Police. So it wasn't that he has no case.
Can you tell me what entails in the what Yomi petition contain? What is his accusation?
Allegation of Yomi was that someone attempted to fraud him. That he has expander, whether you like it or not, right? A lawyer still need to craft. That is why. Please wait. A lawyer need to craft that Yomi petition and make it mandatory, code the section of laws that were violated, and make it mandatory that Yomi is interested to see this case in court. Okay? Exactly. And also the area of the concealing of evidence. They have to make it to the police that an evidence is concealed here. Your petition is just like telling the police that they have information that can help them in their investigation. Nobody cares about police investigation. They can go whatever direction that they want to go. Now, can
you lecture us a little bit on perjury? Like, hold on, expand at all.
Wait now. Let me answer. Let me say something to what Papariano just said. If we listen to what he said today at the press conference, that was why Yomi was not in that court today. He was not there physically, but the lawyer represented him there. Okay, the NGO lawyer was there that represented him because
you mean in the Adura and Damola case?
In the Adura and Damola case, because he was made a witness. A witness, not a complainer. Now, what the lawyer was now saying at that conference was that, look, we need to go there to observe what happened. And they now narrated what happened, okay? Now, the lawyer was now saying that at that conference that, look, what happened there was a child play. That they are taking the case up because Yomi's case, Yomi is supposed to be the complainant, and the 3 seconds that has to do with Mohbad's spy has to be looked into. So the lawyer are taking that up now. So that's the latest development that is happening at the moment.
Let me tell you where these people are hiding. According to Section 117 of the Nigerian Code, 99 has amended. It talks about perjury, Papariano. This section defines perjury, stating that any person who, in any judicial proceeding or for the purpose of being used in any judicial proceeding, makes any false statement which they know or believe to be false or does not believe to be true, shall be liable to imprisonment for a term of not less than 2 years. Let me go to Section 118 because that was 117. On Section 118, it further said the provision deals with the punishment for perjury, stating that any person convicted of perjury shall be liable to imprisonment for a term not less than 2 years or more than 14 years. Because the only way Yomi can get hold of Adura or this guy at the end of the day is to say what they sent to me has something to do with Mohbad's crime. And then the law enforcement will now swing to action. Check that video. Probably it doesn't have anything to do with Mohbad's crime. They will now call on this guy that sent that in, that said my brother pushed, my wife, the wife of my brother pushed, and no. They will now say because you are trying to deceive the court in this case now. The only thing the only thing we can charge you with is perjury. Trying to give her a false evidence.
Who want to charge him with? What do you mean by perjury? Who want to charge him?
What I'm saying here is that at most, if Yomi should push this case to a logical conclusion, the only thing that can happen, which will not even happen to Adura, the only thing that can happen to that guy.
In the way you think.
Yeah, that's the way I think it.
Let's come and state the case. State your case and show me how it leads to perjury.
Thank you. Let's imagine at this point now, Yomi believes that that video is true. And then that video has something to do with Mohbad's crime. Okay, you could petition Adura again. Adura, you said there was a video that has 9 minutes recorded. Please, police, can you make forensics analysis of that video? And let's see if there is any way this video has any incriminating evidence that could bring us to the light of Ukpai Mohbad. And the police will see into as if, of course, that they attend to his petition and all, the legal bottlenecks and all. Okay, the police will swing into action, and I will get that this video, it was this guy trying to play pranks, because I still believe that guy was just trying to play pranks. It was this guy trying to play pranks with the video he saw on Adura's, because that's the position of the police now. With the video he saw on Adura's phone, he was trying to cut a little bit of it and to prank Yomi. What do you think will now be the judgment on that guy, which will now, because that forensics alone will exonerate Adura, and now will bring Damola into big problem. What will be the judgment on Damola if it's not perjury at the end of the day? I don't know if I'm right. I'm just trying to make sense.
Section 117.
I want to learn.
Yeah, Section 117, the perjury offense there is for you to knowingly tell lie, to give false information.
Yes.
In a court process.
Okay.
That is in a judicial proceeding, or lying to an authority, or lying under oath. Lying under oath, giving false testimony about something. If later it can be proven that you intentionally gave that wrong information, you are liable to perjury. Now let's even move aside from that. We are not even saying any perjury right now. The case of impersonation is you using someone's identity to commit a crime. All right. So they are disregarding the crime that is committed by this guy. The crime committed by Damola, the police are disregarding it because Adura did not institute a case of that crime against Damola. Adura only instituted a case of impersonation, that this person hacked into my system and used my account without my authorization. That's impersonation, right? That's what they are treating. Yomi is the one right now who perceived a case of an attempted fraud. Adura was not fraud. I was not defrauded. It was Damola trying to defraud Adura. No, Damola was trying to defraud Yomi. Yomi should have acted where he has power, but he's not acting where he has power. He's just holding Adura. And that's what I've been saying all this while. One, Yomi needs to institute a case of fraud against that Adura. Okay, a case of fraudulent against Adura, and also a case of concealing of evidence in that process. In that process of attempting to fraudulent him, he also come to the understanding that the person possesses an evidence that if investigated will give us a breakthrough, or may give us a breakthrough in this case, and demand for that investigation to take place. You demand for it. You send the police work to do. The police are there for us. We shouldn't do it. That's why they are doing it. All right. So right now, you may still have a valid case, but I think a lawyer, if your main lawyer is here listening to me, this is the areas of action. A case of fraudulent against Adura and a case of concealing of evidence against Damola, Adura, and Wumi. 3 of them.
Yeah, thank you, Papariano.
3 of them, the police will invite them in. And then now, you will want to investigate that further. That will lead into forensic. Now, your means is not coming from that angle. And right now, the police is not wrong when the police is making a case of impersonation, because the police is only there to investigate the report that was brought to them. The official report brought to them, which was an offense against Adura. Adura felt like I was impersonated. Okay, this is a breach to my liberty. This is a breach to my rights in this country. All right, and he reported. And because Adura was offended, police right now, they are trying to see how they can give justice to Adura for him being impersonated. But if you're meant to also want justice for him being attempted to be fraud, his mental health was messed up, okay, and his name is being dragged everywhere just because of this impersonation thing, because of this the fraud, because of the fraudulent act. An attempted fraud was acted on Yomi. Yomi still have that right for that swindling or whatever. Yomi has that right to take that action. So till tomorrow, Yomi has that right to continue to say that Adura did this. But Yomi must put up a petition to back up those things.
You see, Papariano,
in a stable way.
Like you just said now, you see, they have 2 cases in Panti. let us assume that Adura wrote his petition to say Damola impersonated him. Fine. Now, Yomi when he went to Panti, and Damola was saying to him that he was the one chatting with him, Yomi still insisted that I cannot believe that it was on Adura's handle and I'm dealing with Adura. So Yomi also wrote petition that Adura trying to defrauded him, and that case was stepped down, was not treated by police. Police did not do anything.
You mean there's a petition? You mean there's a petition of the fraud against Adura?
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Okay, you are saying, but why did Yomi post that? You mean aside from the first petition, he has followed up with that petition? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, he followed up. That was why he was called.
Why didn't he post it? Where is the petition? Where is it?
I think he posted it.
Okay, let's do something. Let's do something, right? We have a law in this country, all right? And I love the way I've been saying this things for more than 2 weeks now. But I love the way your main legal team, the way it's like they approach the question. They made it very easy to them, especially that young lawyer that sat beside that old man. The man made it clear, okay? And this is what I've been saying. That sometimes this is a corrupt country. Police do not intentionally want to go the direction in which they are supposed to go because of the influence of some people. Now, what can be done? Your legal team has to approach the court directly. Statutory order of mandamus. Why do we have it? Because authorities, lower authorities can be corrupted. They can fuck up. They can take wrong decision. So the statutory order is used to observe. It's used to review the decision that was made by lower authority. The police are just a lower authority to the court. The police, the court can summon them and review their decision. The court knows the guidelines of the police, what police is supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do. Just like their father, just like what you see Bankole may do. Section 36 of Lagos Criminal Law make it clear that any individual can be in the inquest upon application. You can cross-examine witness by yourself, or you can get a legal team for yourself to represent you as an individual. That is Section 1A, Section 36 of the Nigerian law. Make it clear that Papariano can go to inquest and cross-examine women and examine women. Okay, but these particular people in the inquest, this coroner of the inquest, now make inquest look like it is where only the father of the deceased can be and some few people. Who is making law in this country when we already have law that guides? Is it that the judge doesn't follow law or what? We have to make sure that our institution work. It is written there, Section 36, if you have criminal law, read it. Can anybody explain what Section 36 stands for? And that is what Bankole and Smith are trying to do. They said, no, we are not novice. We understand, we know the law of this country. The law says we have the right to be here. If you think we don't have the right to be here, the coroner was already pissing people off, right? And then they did the right thing. They take a statutory order of mandamus, so that the court can stop whatever the coroner is doing and then review the decision of the coroner, whether the coroner is doing the right thing or not. The same thing, this investigative body, this team who are investigating a bad case, a legal team can put up a good case to the state court, demanding them to be called upon to review their decision. Why didn't they do forensic on phones? Why didn't they check 3 seconds videos? Why didn't they do this? Then before the court right now, your legal team will confront them. Just like Bankole and Smith is confronting the coroner right now, one head to head. Normally the coroner is supposed to do her job, but if she fails to do her job, lawyers who know what they're supposed to do, they will go there and tell her what she's supposed to do. Everybody's guided by law. We have the magistrate laws, we have police laws, we have civilian laws, we have laws that guide everybody. Nobody can fuck up in this country. We have laws that guide executive, that they cannot do out of that law. So if we want our country to be a lawful country, we must remind people of their law when they are in duty. We must make the police understand that you are not a god. Hey, you are being paid. There are things expected of you to do. If you don't do it, we'll go to the next person that is bigger than you. And then there we'll sort it out. We'll now compel the police to go back and submit to the table. And I love what the lawyer Yomi Fabi said to them. He said that if the police are still not cooperating, an order of mandamus will be set forth before the court. And as that is on, they will also request for a fiat, which is the order from the Attorney General of the Federation to give access to a private practitioner to take over this case. That is a good point. Me, I even added one. You can also approach the DPP. They have to avoid prosecution with your own evidences. They have every right. The prosecutions have every right to tell the police to go back to investigate some certain things. The same thing if you are given fiat today. Fiat means now it is not going to be the state that will represent Mohbad or represent this case. It's going to be either Yomi lawyer, African TV lawyer, Baba lawyer, Lady Ellis lawyer, private lawyer, any private practitioner. Not going to be this thing. And now police will submit all their investigation to the table of either Lady Ellis, African TV, Yomi, or Wahab Shitu. And Wahab Shitu, they are not okay with whatever evidence submitted. They will tell them, go and do this. I need that particular evidence because I'm the one defending this case in court. You see? But because right now government lawyer are the one defending this case in court, they may tell police, okay, we whatever, is that what you have? And they are okay. But if it's private practitioner, that's through fiat, they're not going to be okay. They're going to say, public are asking for this. We need to answer all these questions. Otherwise, I mean, this case will continue to be, will be held against us. So that's what I'm saying. We have to know the things to do. The intelligent people among us is not shouting and crying. And that's just some of us here. We are just like a guide. Nothing is wasted. Everybody has areas of oppression. We cannot allow this kid to continue to intimidate. Because these kids, right, who are intimidating everybody in this country, if you let them go scot-free, they are coming for every other person's head. It will be like a normal thing for them. That they can take off someone's head at jail. I was seeing one was even happy. They'll keep doing it. Okay, we don't want that nonsense. And that's why we are trying to end it once and for all. If they want to kill all of us, no problem. But we don't want that nonsense. That's why we've been calling all of these things out. So the next thing to do, any legal team who is truly working for this case, we have to approach the court. Let them invite those people who are investigating Mohbad case. Let them bring their decision why they decided to do this case the way they are doing it in front of the court. And our legal team will face them in the court. We correct them, tell them what to do. And let's say why they will not do it. Is police God in Nigeria? Police is being personalized, they have their duty. Section 4 says that they have to do every criminal investigation. They can't do that individual good with. I yield.
And another thing that could help you.
Expander.
1 minute. Another thing that could help your case is this. Last conference, Adura was there present. This 3 seconds video, he admitted that it's about 10 minutes.
Exactly.
So where are the rest? And another thing we need to understand is that out of all these videos we've been talking about, they have not disputed that video existed. They have not said that video was not where Mohbad was pushed. They are not talking or saying anything on that area. They were just saying it wasn't me.
They are disregarding it.
And the only thing Adura said was it's about 3 years ago. And what we saw and what we see in that floor on that video, it was in Mohbad's house, and Mohbad was not in that house in 3 years ago.
And why did they even cover it? Why did they use a baby to cover the face? If you're talking about
house, Mohbad did not own it 3 years ago. So that tells you that is why they are trying all they could not to talk about that video. And Adura has convinced that it's 10 minutes. The video is still with it's on the phone that is sold to what is it called, to the other guy. But in actual sense, if that video was on that the other guy's phone, in as much as Adura, that guy has logged out on Adura's phone, and Adura has logged in back in his own profile, that phone will, that video will automatically come back to Adura's phone. So that video is still with Adura. It will come back to his phone in as much as he has logged in back to his
Expander, you don't know what really amazed me now. Hearing that Adura withdraw that case and pardon Damola, and even Wumi that was alleged that it was.
Has Adura withdraw the case?
No, Adura has not withdrawn. No, Adura has not.
Papariano, that was what I was saying now.
It is Alpha that said it. It is Alpha that said it.
No,
I have said it on this platform.
That is misinformation.
No, Mr. Expanda, don't. I heard it, and I can confirm it to you.
Can I clarify this now?
Okay, clarify.
Thank you. What happened in court is this. Damola's lawyer was appealing that the stuff should be settled out of the court. Okay. And the lawyer now said, the judge now said, okay, the next hearing will be, I think, February 19 or thereabouts. He gave a date. And he said, if both of them could agree, the case will be settled out of court. If not, the case will continue in February 19. And the issue now is this. They are now forgotten that it was the CP, Commissioner of Police, that took Damola to court of impersonation, not even Adura. So, see the game they are trying to play, but one, the jello. So it wasn't
they thought it was a civil case. It's like the judge thought it was a civil case. They thought the judge was pushed.
They were threatening.
Because in a civil case, you are allowed to negotiate to take it out of the court, like the DNA case.
Papariano, let me tell you something that I heard today. Listen. Now, Papariano, you see this morning, immediately I woke up into a platform. You know, I was on your platform and then you ended your live and you took me to another platform, right? And I ended on Tenny Omologo's platform, I think Tenny 123. And then they were playing your show yesterday. I was hearing my own voice, I was hearing everything we did, they were playing it. And then our class came in that these people should go and stream Mubad and they were talking. You know, I was there with one of my account like that. And they were saying that this issue, what's his name called now? Damola has been calling, Damola has been begging, that he wants Adura to pardon him, let them settle out of court and all. And then I think that the host was saying that he has been reaching out to me, and I was saying that I don't want problems to have I just want. I'm telling you that the next thing to happen now is that Adura will pardon that guy, except from what I'm hearing now that it's not a civil case, right? Adura will pardon that guy. And then, where is Yomi's face? Who is he going to face now? Is he going to face Adura? Or is he going to face the Nigerian police or Damola? That was the question I was trying to
put. Your answer to your question is this. Listen, answer to your question is this. Because it's ongoing. Yomi is facing Adura already from onset. Yomi wasn't facing Damola. That was why Yomi said when they brought Damola to him, he said to Damola that I did not believe you. I'm not believing what you said. This is what I believe. Adura is the one shouting me, and Adura is the one I petitioned.
See, Expander, look at another game, another area Yomi can go right now, right? Okay. Yomi want to go for. Yomi may institute a civil case against Adura. A civil case against Adura, demanding for compensation.
Yeah, he's doing that.
Exactly. Yomi can hold Adura tight. If Adura want to forgive Damola, fine, no problem. But I'm holding.
Exactly what he said. So Adura and Yomi bad deal. Yomi is dealing with Adura.
I don't know Damola. Adura I know.
But to me, I feel this is why
Papariano. At the end of the day, Tadura shape of Papariano. Tadura to file the court to pay. Any yin call or impersonate on you, a Yoruko Kuroba, which is I tell
how will it happen? How it will happen?
No, it will have okay. Imagine now that Yomi is demanding for compensation from Adura, right? Mm-hmm. And Adura is replying now that I don't know anything about this. This person that impersonated me, that used my account, probably forged my login details, I have forgiven him. But this is the person. If you want to have any case with the person, go ask case with him.
No problem. Then see what happened. Then that time is even good. Then that time Damola will be in problem. The reason why Adura is forgiving Damola, maybe Damola was just brought in to cover up Adura's secrets. Then exactly. That is what we need. Then that will make Yomi now to face that 3 seconds video. Then upon investigation, Adura name will come up again.
You see?
And again, Adura has opened that video. That video is more. It's not just that one. So Adura will come and provide it.
Yomi don't have problem. If I'm Yomi lawyer,
Yomi is standing on Adura.
But I feel this is why people don't trust Yomi, because what you said why can't he go put a petition out there against Damola, Adura, and Wumi? Like, something should be out there already. Like, why is he like wasting time and not doing that?
Maybe he should write another one.
That's what I feel he should do.
See, whoever wants to trust Yomi, you can trust him. If you don't want to trust him, that's not a problem. He has done what he needed to be do, what he needs to do, but the police are stepping it down.
Okay. It's not like that. They're just trying, like, maybe he should write another one using his lawyer.
Expander. Listen, Expander, you are your miss person. Listen, Expander, you are your miss person, right? And I'm only can you call it Bono like man solid your Expander, I won't mind my word. Listen, tell Yomi is not acting on his own. He is using the collective effort of some people to act.
Exactly.
So at this point, Kolema ẹnìkan jáwádé ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn ló ń jẹ́jọ́ mọ́ o. Ó fi platform ẹ̀yẹn sílẹ̀ kó padà sí platform àwọn everybody ká máa jọ máa yára wa ní ọpọlọ. Tó bá fọ́nbù, ó fọ́nbù gbogbo wa ni o.
Listen, you see.
Ó dẹ̀ fọ́nbù ààrẹ ajé òótọ́ ni ó fọ́ rẹ̀ jẹ́ ni o.
This is the thing. Yomi's platform is open to everybody to come and ask him questions, to give
stop that. Don't say that again. I will explain to you that Yomi platform is not open. It is not open to everybody.
He will not go to other people's platform.
Stop that, Expander, stop that thing where you do now. On December 31st, Expander needs to work Expander, make I explain for you. Now I explain what they pay me.
Let's not treat you like that.
No, I'm not treating. Papariano,
let's keep it gentleman, please.
Okay, Expander.
Let me respond. Wait.
No,
wait now. You talk now. Let me talk now. You see, the issue is this. This time around, Yomi will not go to platforms around because it will be messed up again as usual, and that will not happen again. But Yomi's platform is open to everybody.
Okay.
Wait, let me land. Now that his NGO has a public lawyer now, and they will be giving feedback to the public as well. Come to his platform when the lawyers are around, give suggestions to them, ask them questions.
Okay.
Forward now.
Okay, Expander. Let me tell you what ensued between me and Yomi. Let me show you here now.
Go on.
Although I'm just like every other person, so he might not know me. I might be one of the bad eggs in the So I understand what he might have done that day. But I engaged Yomi on 31st.
Okay.
And just because he was entering into New Year, we couldn't finish that conversation. And maybe on the 3 or on the 4, I can't remember the day again. I went back just because I wanted to I wanted to tell him something about this issue of Adura, and that he should try and not put his own eggs in a basket. Papariano, remember I've been saying it here since that time now. I wanted to say it to him directly. On the comment section, I tapped Mr. Yomi that, Mr. Yomi, can you allow me come up? I just want us to finish. You remember that name? Only engagement in the college. And so won't be by Kiniko. Go ahead, let him play that thing again. He was soliciting for fun that day.
I'm not
trying to.
Okay, but Sherry Bobowa, let me just say this. Sherry Bobowa flow lára gbogbo wa. At times, teba wo mode teyan ba wa. If you bring even the right question at that time, you might be doing it at the wrong time. So I apologize for that. Come back again whenever I'm there. I will bring you up. We will brainstorm. So the platform is for everybody.
So Expander, so you now understand what I mean by
Expander. I think that's a good development.
He's acting for a general purpose. You get. So I'm not against him. I like what he's doing. I even want him to succeed. I was hearing my voice and I was hearing people ridiculing me. That was too over that. I can talk. But I was on the comment section. I can't even type. I was just listening to being ridiculed by some not us. So
let's not become if you know the Egba, let's not become the Egba people that Agbongo Akala went to fight for them and they came back. They betrayed him and finished him off. So let's be grateful.
So that's the situation. We have the NGO as a lawyer now, and that from the today, that was why he's not present at in the court. So the lawyer was there for, and the lawyer will be going henceforth now.
I mean, this is the way to go. And I also want you guys close to make sure you keep advising him and doesn't, he keeps doing what he's known for. Yeah. And the light, there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. We believe so.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely. Our efforts are not going to be in vain. And let's keep it critical. So our emotions will not direct us like what we have been doing for the past 1.5 years that has led us into this Odumosu stuff.
It's pathetic, bro.
Oh God, I know anytime I think about how, don't talk about legal thing. God. And
I think now they're now saying Odumosu he's saying he's not going to release any file until get 9M.
That's what I said that Bukije can't just wake up and say that they will change the lawyer. It doesn't work like that. In fact, Emma was no case of Dumosun. Okay,
no lawyer will take the case up again if he has not.
No lawyer might buy DNA case. No wonder she to never take the case. No wonder. No wonder.
And he's asking for 9 million now for him to release the case. So where are they going to get the money from?
That's what I'm telling you. Emma Fokoloma Shenkan. But it's not going to lead anybody anywhere.
Láti jọ yìí gbogbo wọn mọ̀ pé Odumosu is asking for 9 million.
Tó bá fẹ́ bá kéèsì tán ẹ̀ àwọn the other thing wọ́n kàn máa súnmọ́ Odumosu ni wọ́n máa lo Odumosu against.
Yàrá exactly.
Ọ̀rọ̀ á máa wá di omi tó yẹ kó ṣàlàbò lórí ẹja òun ló padà tó ṣe ẹja tó jiná. You see? Imagine.
Which is not impossible.
How come I delay case DNA for not another 9 months? It will be case Kinishan. Look at the case of the DNA case. Sorry, I mean the inquest now. That inquest, that inquest, it couldn't have been delayed. It could not be because look at the if I about to accept those legal team. Yes, Baba is not paying them. They are working on their own. Like Yomi Fabi right now. Yomi Fabi said, I want to through you enter inquest now. Begin with the fight for. Okay, Baba said, okay, no wahala. I will go inquest. Baba will say, these are also part of the lawyers who are also helping to fight for my son. Simple, they will be there in the inquest doing their own thing. Everybody will be in the inquest asking questions to give me back justice. But anyone come.
The person that has the power of Anthony will not let Baba do anything because they are not going to do anything initially.
Wọ́n fẹ́ fi lọ́ọ̀yà máa kówó jẹ ni pé àwa la gbé lọ́ọ̀yà wa àwa ni public contribution àwa la máa gba public contribution wọ́n dẹ̀ fi tí wọ́n kó bá kéèsì. No wonder Wunmi fans are getting powerful. Wunmi is getting powerful every day. It's because of this even. Ó yẹ kọ́ńtì lọ wọ́ ó yẹ kọ́ńtì kọ́mà tẹ̀lé sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ for more than 1 year wọ́n kọ̀ wà lẹ́yìn èèyàn wọ́n kọ̀ ń drag èèyàn ni. Níbo ní fún kíni náà? Èèyàn ló máa kú. Na person die. No be animal na die. They even for the embarrass Mohbad. Wọ́n tún wá ń bú òkú Mohbad. Ọlọ́run máa dùn díẹ̀.
Well, they already had their days in the past. Now there's a public lawyer now, and we believe they know what they so
Damola is part of them. Damola he was the one that was saying that that Baba Mohbad, when he got to that ask, he was asking for something. I don't know who remember that stuff. There was a time that we heard, guys. There was a time that we heard that somebody was talking about. I'm not sure, but I hope it may be him. There was a time they were saying that somebody was talking about the YouTube. That Baba Mohbad came to that house, was asking about Mohbad's YouTube account. That Baba was saying that he want to get the password to go and check how much Mohbad have. Wasn't the guy? I don't know, but I think that conversion came out that time. You know saying? If he was responsible, if he was a person, look at where he is right now. And that's what I'm saying, that your mission should also be vigilant. And maybe I may even try to get across to your Miss Lawyer, because this one, since they are not public lawyer, me, I don't have issue. I want to work with public lawyers. Any lawyer want public,
you are welcome anytime. You are welcome. You are welcome anytime.
No. I don't join team just to give the idea. Call
No,
them.
yes,
At least
let everybody
one
talk
side
to
they are
them.
different from what Shitu.
This is not team. You talk to them, give your advice. They will speak with you. They will
No,
tell you
that.
what is possible.
Yeah.
We'll see. They are open.
Hello.
This is what we have been looking for. On our time, I've been working public to public. Through family to Redmond Kankan. Go on.
Hello, Papa, everyone. Okay, Bobole. Akọ̀ròyìn. Mo dẹ̀ fi àkókò yìí kí Yomi fún iṣẹ́ ribiribi tó ń ṣe. Ọlọ́run ló bẹ̀rẹ̀, Ọlọ́run náà dẹ̀ ló máa parí ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ máa parí ẹ̀ síbi tó dáa. Pra ti lọ, torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe wá sókè. Níbo ló wà? Ó ti lọ níbo ló wà? Báàjà kan ní àtàtà olóyìnbó òyìnbó wo ló tún gbọ́lé nìyẹn náà òyìnbó wo ló ń lọ dísọ́nárì lọ kàwáyé. Ọlọ́run pra tí Yomi bá ṣe é kó dáríjì Yomi o. Dáríjì Yomi o pásọ̀lẹ̀ ló gbé wá sórí ìpínlẹ̀ o.
No, personal issue ṣẹ́rí màámi nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ṣẹ́rí ẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá wo inú kéèsì ẹ máa rí pé ó ń dùn yàn gan. Personally mo lè wà emotional àgbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ̀ but it's not personal. I'm just trying to look at him. Tẹ́ bá rí gbogbo máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀gbọ́n Yomi ẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé máa ń wò wọ́n from afar because mi fẹ́ reason àlàyé yẹn mi tẹ̀ fẹ́ analyse àlàyé yẹn mi tẹ̀ fẹ́ believe pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó ni mi tẹ̀ fẹ́ believe mo fẹ́ believe pé true justice lọ wá. Do you get? So ti máa ń rí fìrìfìrì nǹkan tó ń múnú bákanbákan ẹ mọ̀ pé máa wà emotional máa fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ just because to a large extent náà gbogbo ala ti fi quota wá tó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé o kàn ń jí lóru lásán gbọ́ just for mobile you have contributed your quota. Now ẹ wá imagine nǹkan tí mo go through lẹ́ni ní orí platform àwọn kìnìún yẹn wọ́n bu Papariano wọ́n bu everybody tó wà lórí platform sẹ́ni tí wọ́n fi gbogbo alọ́dẹ̀ fi wé ẹ̀kọ́ bọ́yẹn ń bu wa máa ń pẹ́ máa wà àwọn bunch of nothing yìí. níbo ni tẹ́ni tìrì àbí nǹkan kan ṣàkó bára mi lórí mi.
ó ṣe kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ṣe tẹ́tí ló
gbọ́dọ̀ Papariano
gbogbo ṣe pátápátá lọ pè
láti wait. Let me make clear. Sẹ́ni ọmọ ológo ẹni kó láyà wọ́n ń bú mi lórí platform ẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀kọ́ tó ń sọ nìyẹn.
Oh God mi kọ́ amófin amófin record tó lóru ni mo yà kàn fún mi gbọ́dọ̀ yẹn máa ti bú mi.
Sẹ́ni ò tẹ́mi.
ṣé o ní evidence àbí ṣe mẹkáníìkì náà ló ti fẹ́ gbé wa.
Temi mi mọ ogun wọn I don't know them I think it's Temi kìíní kan ní Temi three wà lẹ́yìn.
Temi yàtọ̀ sí
àwọn Temi ò lè bú ẹ o àwọn Temi ò lè bú ẹ o.
And I was like àwọn ilé tó jẹ́ wípé ten tẹ̀lé I'm in the phone right.
ẹ sọ pé Temi látẹ̀kọ́ Temi ló máa jẹ́ náà.
Abẹnú mi ò mọ orúkọ wọn I don't go to such places now I think it's Temi yẹn ọgàn ni ẹ má bínú àmà ẹgbẹ́ ẹmọ mi dá wọn mọ̀ and you see them àwọn iye kìíní kan C7 lọ́kàn kóra wọn jọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ pé sáwọn ilé yìí àwọn ilé tó ní làákà ìtàn lọ́pọ̀lọ́ tó tẹ bá tẹ́kì náà làákà yẹn àgbà tí mo ti lórúkọ ẹ mọ̀ pé èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́ ibi tó fẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ èèyàn dé èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́ ibi tó fẹ́ lórúkọ èèyàn dé sáàkàn à ń gbọ́ mò ń gbọ́ gbogbo insult yẹn mò ń gbọ́ mò ń mú sára pé ẹ máa wọ àwọn ilé yìí náà àwọn èèyàn kó àwọn ọjọ́ láti wá àwọn ọmọ
ojú agbámiláwà yìí náà.
nǹkan tó tiẹ̀ ń dùn èmi ni pé tí máa request kankan gbé mo tó láàrin wọn mo lè gùnkè tó bá jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wọn lọ́ máa gbọ́ torí wọn èmi gan ẹnu mi ò da ẹnu tèmi gan ò da mí dẹ ọ̀rọ̀ dẹ̀ ń dùn mí so ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá sọ fún mi kò ní dùn mí.
àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o olówó
no ó dùn mí ni mo ṣe ara kíkan wípé wọ́n tẹ̀ tó wá lọ kóòtù lẹ́nu gbogbo nǹkan tí mo tún wá ń sọ láì bí 2 weeks ago pé kálàyé yẹn kó má kó gbogbo ẹ̀yàn ní basket tí ò jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn pé mo believe pé at that point tẹ́bá rántí jọ yẹn Papariano wà ń bẹ̀ mo sọ wípé no èmi ò believe pé nǹkan kan máa jáde láti inú 3 seconds video yẹn but wọ́n lè ṣe kó jẹ́ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ 3 seconds video yẹn lè jẹ́ kí ọlọ́pàá ní ó yá gbogbo fóònù gbogbo yín pátápátá la àtẹ̀rẹ̀ check ó lè débẹ̀ 3 seconds video yẹn lè fa a lè fa gbogbo kíkú yẹn fa tó débẹ̀ ibẹ̀ yẹn ni mo fẹ́ kí àlàyé yẹn mórí wọ̀ gbà yẹn bọ̀ kò yẹ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ at the end of the day ní ìgbà tí wọ́n gbé
ó jẹ́ kémi náà sọ̀rọ̀ ọkàn kò wá gbọ́rọ̀ mọ́ mi lẹ́nu ṣó dáa bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àbẹ́ẹ̀rí pàpà kí ló dé?
Ever were on the same chapter.
Ṣé mi àti Bra?
Were on the same chapter.
Mo mọ̀, a máa kọ́ lúra wa ni a dẹ̀ máa yíra mọ́lẹ̀ gidi gan ni. Torí pàpà yìí kò fẹ́ fún mi láàyè. Náà nǹkan tó wà níbẹ̀ ni pé sórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yọ̀mí ò ṣe Yọ̀mí tó ń sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí arọra fi Yọ̀mí sílẹ̀ kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe lọ. You understand? Ẹni tí ò bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí kó rọra máa wò. Kì í ṣe pé wọ́n máa tọwọ́ bọ èèyàn kan lápò pé kó dáwó fún. Ẹni bá rí iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe tó bá rí pé ó tẹ́ òun lọ́rùn tó bá fẹ́ contribute fine. Tó bá fẹ́ support one way or the other that's fine. Ẹni tí ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ tó yìí bìlífù wípé ó wá kó wọn nígan ni ó wá ṣe gbá ni àwọn náà ní wọ́n ní opinion tiwọn. So opinion láti yàtọ̀. A lè force èèyàn kankan ṣùgbọ́n kó máa ṣe lọ ní conference tó tún ṣe lé ní yìí sìn. A rí bí àwọn lawyers wọ̀nyẹn bí wọ́n ṣe take it. Most especially nígbà tí wọ́n play àwọn fídíò má jẹ́ kí ó favour ọkọ mi ibi tí Mohbad ti ń sunkún yẹn kíní kan kódà èmi gan ń sunkún ni ohun tí mo rẹ́kọ̀dù wọn pàápàá bóyá ni ẹkún mi ò ní wọ̀n nínú ibẹ̀. You understand? So ẹ jẹ́ kí a fi Yọ̀mí sílẹ̀ kí àwọn people yẹn kàn take it up. Nípa ti àdúrà àti ti kíní tó bá wọn àdúrà pẹ̀lú Dàmọ́lá tó bá ṣe wọn nìkan ṣe sí kàn foríjìra wọn ṣùgbọ́n kéèsì yìí wà láàárín Yọ̀mí àti àdúrà. Ṣó ti yé? Bóyá àwọn tí wọ́n jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yọ̀mí àtàwọn tó jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bóyá àwọn náà sáré ní kan lọ gbé àdúrà kan sọ pé àdúrà ló ṣe ni o whatever tó bá yá bí wọ́n bá lọ lógún ọdún òótọ́ máa bá ṣùgbọ́n wípé kéèsì ti parí kan wọ́n máa ṣáàjì wọn kí lóyìnbó ẹ̀ tó sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà tó ń wá kiri inú dictionary.
Ẹni wípé tí wọ́n bá lọ lógún ọdún ọjọ́ kan ló irọ́ ẹni tó ta ló pa Fúnṣọ́ Williams màmá tí wọ́n bá ogún ti pógun ọdún sìn irọ́ yẹn ò ti jáde òótọ́ máa bá ń jọ kàn òótọ́ yẹn ò ti dé ṣebí nǹkan tá a bá ń kálẹ̀ mọ́ la máa rí dáadáa àfọwọ́ ọdún kulẹ̀ wèrè ìjọ òní wèrè fẹ́ já
títọ́ yẹn ó máa bo irọ́ yẹn mọ́lẹ̀
Fúnṣọ́ Williams wà á ti
ẹni tó jẹ́ nínú wọn
Nàìjíríà kò jẹ́ ìlú tó jẹ́
wípé wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe yẹ ni tó bá jẹ́ wọn ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe yẹ gbogbo ìta ń sọ yìí kọ́ la máa sọ ẹni tó ṣe fídíò tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wọ́n á ti gbé síta wọn ò ní sọ pé wọn ò ní connect mọ́rọ̀ Mohbad tó bá fa gbùrù ọ̀rọ̀ kinní yẹn ó máa fa igbó ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad pọ̀ mọ́ ni wọn ò ní separate ẹ̀ so lọ́ọ̀yà wọn náà dẹ̀ ti gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà lénìí ó máa take ẹ̀ so téèyàn bá dé fìfẹ́ purọ́ ní ohun tá à ń rí nílẹ̀ yìí Yọ̀mí ń ṣe great job for now.
Please like the video.
And èmi ò lè sọ wípé mo rí àléébù kankan pé bákan ṣó ti yé so wípé ká wá fi personal issue sọ pé Yọ̀mí ṣe kinní kan Yọ̀mí ṣe gbá Yọ̀mí ṣàwo yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé yẹn tì for ẹni tó bá fẹ́ ẹni tí ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé tì kó continue ṣùgbọ́n èmi mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run wà lẹ́rìn nínú ìrìn àjò tá à ń rìn yìí a dẹ̀ máa ṣe àṣeyọrí so ọ̀rọ̀ pé kéèsì ti parí yẹn mi tẹ̀fẹ́ tó ní kéèsì àdúrà àti kinní ti parí no Yọ̀mí ò lẹ́jọ́ pẹ̀lú Dàróṣà sorry kí lorúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ Kèdàmọ́lá àdúrà náà jọ máa fèsì ara wọn so nígbà tí bàbá náà dẹ̀ ti sọ pé ẹ̀hún to anybody kọ́ fà á ìsíná máa fà á tóra wọn ẹjọ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni so ìyẹn lèmi fẹ́ sọ o tó bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn prapra ogún ọdún tó bá máa pé ṣojú ẹ ló máa ṣe o.
Àjọkẹ́ Adé ó yọ lọ.
Èmi ló ké sí yẹn kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Rẹ̀ jọ ọ́ tó rọ lọ ẹ adopt mi.
Àwọn tó adopt lánàá.
Ẹ ti lọ máa gbé kámẹ́rà.
Kámẹ́rà down.
Èmi ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Wọ́n tún ti dé o.
Wọ́n ṣe ń wọlé sí wọn lára nìyẹn o.
Wọ́n ṣe ń wọlé sí wọn lára nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run kékeré mi ṣe.
Ẹ ṣọ́ra fún
adopt bí báwo.
Fúlà tó ṣàpọ̀
ẹ ṣọ́ra fún
lọ́nà Mohbad tó ń dá sọ̀rọ̀. Èwo tún ló tún wáyà kiri ìta.
ẹ mọ̀ wípé tí máa nírú yín ìsìn ọmọ abẹ̀rù mi gan gbòòrò ayé tí máa mọ̀ pra mọ̀ máa mi dáadọ́ kí adé ó lọ́nà
màmá dáadáa ló bí ẹ appreciate your mommy ṣó yí ẹ má fi bọ́mì má gbà mọ́mì tì lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan.
mo kàn lè gbóòórùn ẹ̀ ní mo kàn láìkì aromas kókó arúgbó bọ́mì ilé jẹ́
ìyá nìyá tó bí ẹ ìyá ẹ náà dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ bùbá ìyá ọmọ gidi ní gbogbo wa I was crying ní èní tí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi tí ìráyè ó rẹ̀ ọ̀tá mi díẹ̀ báyìí nsìn tí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní play ju gbogbo ẹ̀ síta ń sìn yín gbogbo kíní tí Yọ̀mí ṣe wàá gbọ́ bí tí mo ti ń sunkún mo sunkún gidi gan ni nígbà tó play Mohbad tó ń sunkún yẹn ẹgbà wọn ò fẹ́ kú òun ò fẹ́ kú ó wọ̀ nínú kíní yẹn I was crying lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá yẹn gan cry wọ́n mi ti ráyè fóònù mi ti kún gan pàápàá ó ti kún tó bá tẹ̀ gé mi ni mo ṣe kíní Mohbad kò yẹ ó tó yìí pẹ̀lú bá a ṣe kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá mi kan ṣe sá mo ṣáà manage ẹ̀ ń gbà mí fẹ́ ṣe rí mi pẹ̀lú
kill me and kill the rest of my family.
Hello, Papa, good evening.
Papa, kí ló wí?
Mo ní ibi tí Mohbad ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà pé ẹ lè pa mí kẹ́ pa àwọn family mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni omi jábọ́ lójú mi náà.
Hello, Papa.
Hello.
We are still talking. Papa is steering here. Please, let's see.
Oh, sorry,
okay?
sorry, guys. Well, like I saw his topic, so I want to know, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ látàrí mo tó wá bí iṣẹ́, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, Papa? Can you enlighten me?
Then when you come up, you listen to us and let us finish what we are saying.
Because you guys are not talking about it
ask
anymore.
Papa.
I'm actually summarize it for me, please.
All right, we'll find a space for that. Let her land with her question.
Right, okay.
So to not be disrespectful, we'll find a space. Just stick around, tap on the screen. Emma surrender.
Okay.
I'm going to find a space.
So, Papa, really, èmi lérò pé ẹ rí wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ náà ń sìn tó jẹ́ bí charity organization or other kinní tó jẹ́ pé gàràgàrà náà fi ń ṣe nǹkan sìn wọ́n ti take steps wípé conference yẹn ó ní ìmí gidi gan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa gbé lọ́ọ̀yà wá wọ́n máa interact wọ́n máa gbé nǹkan jáde wọ́n máa lè gbé jáde ìjú wípé kí a kàn máa pariwo a máa ké kinní kan ní a máa kọ́ ní a máa tẹ́gbá ní a máa tàwo ní lórí kinní no even the Yorùbá nation tá a bá sọ pé kinní èèyàn máa go round the table wọ́n máa sit down and talk ó dé kálukú wa mú opinion ẹ̀ jáde téèyàn bá kàn pariwo tí ò lọ sí right place kó gbé lọ síbẹ̀ wípé okay from there a lady called in and said they should write to the president and the Lagos state governor, isn't it? So it's part of it. Kájọ fi orí korí something tangible á jáde from there. Ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá ń ṣe ìkùnsínú ṣóun ló fẹ́ ṣe ni èmi ni mo fẹ́ gba trophy èmi ni kinní kan àyè kò lè jáde níbẹ̀. No ọ̀nà àrà lọ́nà máa gbàgbé iṣẹ́ ìjáde and I think we should leave Baba Mohbad alone for now. Kó má máa jẹ́ wípé every time issue tí bàbá fi ẹ jẹ́ ká follow ẹni tó yìn lọ yìí and Baba Mohbad paper yẹn tó jáde mo post ẹ̀ sórí kinní náà anybody ó máa sùn wọn ó máa follow ẹ̀ up kó ní kálukú máa ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ á pàdé lọ́hùn Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa gbàdúrà wa níṣẹ́ lásán lóhun tí mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn.
Madam oyè Ọlọ́run ẹ mọ̀ pé kan tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni pé honestly speaking Baba will try okay.
Ẹ̀ka bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rí nǹkan tó dáa ká sí sọ́kọ́.
Baba ló sọmọ nù okay. I gbọ́dọ̀ make sure pé every single person out there ẹ wo bí Yomi ṣe ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ family yẹn sórí like bí pé bóyá lọ́mọ òtẹ̀ láwọn ìlú òtẹ̀ lérò okay. Kí ló hard láti support your man yìí láti this man yìí ṣe conference once in a while what is too hard to be present there pé yes àwa lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ what is too hard sometimes even the police may not take Yomi Fabiyi serious ṣe get no be so now.
Papa tó bá tó àti iṣu fùrọ̀hálà ṣó ti yé ẹ má jẹ́ ká tún máa fa ìkọ́ ibi téèyàn ń lọ tí Yomi ń lọ ni kí Yomi face advice tèmi nìyẹn because irú ètò lóhùn Vanessa yẹn ń sìn yín ẹ ti rí pé ayé ẹ̀ ti rán ẹ̀ ayé wọn ti bàjẹ́ nínú ilé wọn ní nǹkan rẹ̀ tó máa ti bẹ̀ yọ nígbà tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ gidi tó ń sọ pé ayé ìyá òun bàjẹ́ àbí bàbá òun àbí ìdílé òun.
Tani ṣe pra
no ẹni tó kọ kọ́mẹ̀ntì yẹn ni tó lóun Vanessa kò lè bọ́ sókè kò ṣí ojú ẹ̀ wọ́n ọmọkọ́mọ so kíyọ̀mí máa ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe lọ so tí bàbá náà bá dẹ̀ yóò rí i pé ọ̀wọ́n wá justice well nígbà tán bá rí i wípé ẹni tó mú àdúrà kò ju àdúrà lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ ó so mọ́ àdúrà wípé sẹ́ a ní nǹkan tó play yẹn fún kinní ẹ̀yẹn tọ́wọ́n lọ bá tí wọ́n bá ṣe òun á tún gbé lọ síbòmíì wọ́n bá fà á gidi gan ni tí ò ní tójú ọ̀wọ́n tó ní máa yán so ibẹ̀ ni nǹkan ti máa jáde tó gbogbo yamayama yẹn ẹ jọ wọ́n para ni Prada I love you jàre ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe oní bend down o mo kọjá yẹn mo kọwọ́ sí so bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn Papa. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Expander ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Bálọ́ tó wà lókè yìí mo kí gbogbo lé mi ò yọ ẹnìkankan sílẹ̀ o àti àwọn ará mi ní comment section.
Mo ní mo like bí Yomi ṣe àdírẹ́sì bàbá lẹ́ni. In fact, ó really mú bàbá mọ́ra. Bàbá, in this case, you are welcome o. The way you are thinking it, bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ṣe rí o. You see, bàbá, ẹ̀yin náà look at it from this angle. Mo rí pé lẹ́yìn tí bàbá náà bá jókòó tó bá sunrun tọmọkùnrin sùn wọ́n á mọ̀ pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ẹ̀yìn òun ló wà. Pé ó rí ìlú ṣe ti tèmi gidi gan. Because tẹ bá rí bí Yomi ṣe ń gbé kinní yẹn kalẹ̀ mú kan rí pé yes tí bàbá bá tẹ̀ ní ulterior motive fún Yomi tẹ́lẹ̀ mo mọ̀ pé by what Yomi said today I think Baba supposed to have a rethink. This man he's just doing what God has sent him. She get it. Yeah. Yomi is for now, Yomi is doing wonderfully well. And I pray that all of us we will all support him so that that goal we will all get there.
Tí ẹ lè ní all of us because bàbá ní all of us kò lè possible. So ẹni bá fẹ́ support and support ẹni tí ẹ support kọ́ má bàjẹ́ ni ọ̀dẹ lè rí bàjẹ́ kò lè bàjẹ́.
Mr. Kayode ṣe rí nǹkan tó lè rí pẹ̀lú bàbá ni pé ṣe rí láti lẹ̀ èmi ò blame bàbá. Why? For one statement that what is it called ordinary president said the other time nígbà tí bàbá lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn.
Ṣé Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀?
Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀, yeah. Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ said there are quite a lot of things that Baba said to him that could not be said on air until Tiba Babari, Inspector General of Police. And up to today, the Inspector General Office, Police Office has not deemed it fit to invite Baba on air notice Oroyi. Okay, that is why, for whatever happened, I cannot castigate that man. That is one. Now, secondly,
so are you saying that Baba knows some things?
Baba knows.
That can be a game changer in this case.
Baba knows, but ó dẹ̀ sọ pé not until tí Baba bá rí Inspector General of Police tó lè sọ àwọn kankan, but yet wọ́n invite Baba. So Baba has already made himself available, but they are not doing that. That is one. Now the second thing is this.
Wait, Expander, there are ways to go about this. Okay. Sometimes you have evidences and police do not. You hear me, right? You hear me?
Yeah.
No, Papa.
Sometimes you have evidences and
you
police
just want
do not
everything on social media. That's your own.
You can have an affidavit of it, and then submit it to the DPP, submit it to the Attorney General straightly, or even submit it to court. There are ways to go about it. Baba Obad, right? You see, let me tell you something, right? Baba has legal team. They know the best. But police is not the ultimate. We are making it look like because police cannot do nothing, so nothing can happen. You are giving them too much power.
Papariano, that's the second thing I want to address.
Media,
Now, the second thing I want to address is this. The whoever that is managing Baba, those people around Baba, some of them, to the largest extent, it's obvious that they don't want justice.
It's like people want to penetrate on the other side. As in one slow down,
they were sent to Baba. That is the bitter truth. They were sent to mismanage Baba, to misdirect Baba, and that's exactly what is happening. Some of them, lára àwọn tí wọ́n manage Baba, àwọn kan wà innocent ni wọ́n mọ intention of other people. Tí wọ́n don ṣe kinní yẹn, wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn yẹn ní bad intention.
See, Expander, especially Bukky Jesse, I'm shocked how because to tomorrow, màá ṣe sọ fún mi pé that lady is for justice. Okay, but àwọn wo ló manipulate àwọn wo ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí níbẹ̀ yìí because if you know how this lady started as in
analysis of Papariano na
people won't understand.
This one na the real
Bukky Jesse believe in some other people as well. Tí wọ́n tó pé àwọn tó súnmọ́ bàbá rẹ̀ but without knowing pé àwọn yẹn gangan intention.
Bí ọdúnmọ̀sù yìí ó yẹ kó ti fi kéèsì sílẹ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ wọn.
Yes now.
Almost February or January last year.
The first person tó yẹ ká ti suspect pé ni Múyìwá òun ló ní agbára lọ́wọ́ òun dẹ̀ ní every other person believe.
Irú contract or àdéhùn wo ni Múyìwá àti bàbá àwọn bá dé ní. What if they have a contract? Tó yẹ pé àwọn nǹkan máa sọ fún Múyìwá máa sọ fún bàbá Mohbad lóṣooṣù.
Èmi ò tẹ ẹ̀rọ lọ́bẹ̀.
Ṣé o mọ̀ kó possible? Tí a bá ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ Múyìwá every month, bàbá Mohbad will stand with Múyìwá.
Let me give you this. According to Baba said, Múyìwá bóyá ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn kan ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyá wọn. Now wọn ọmọ Múyìwá tẹ́lẹ̀ they were not close. Okay, not until when this case happened. Pé ni màmá yẹn wá pé àwọn pé ìyá yóò ní jẹ́ màá fún ẹ lọ́mọ mi kan tó wà lọ́rùn. Ta ló mọ̀ bóyá ọmọ yìí gangan ló lọ bá màmá pé ẹ lọ bá ṣe lágbádá ìkọ́sùn yìí ni ẹ lọ bá ẹ sọ pé màá ẹ pẹ̀. Tí ìyá yẹn náà innocent ni kò mọ kankan meanwhile wọ́n rán Múyìwá dìde ni. So that man
ìyá tó wá lè ní.
Mi mọ̀ ìyá yẹn I don't know bóyá yẹn.
Ìyá yẹn náà ni àwọn náà ó possible.
Ìyá yẹn náà ni so I don't know. So but what I'm saying is.
Wọ́n ní àwọn làwọn tọ́ bàbá Mohbad. Àwọn làwọn tọ́.
Tẹ̀lé láti lẹ̀ Múyìwá as a mission. Kí everybody will mọ̀. Even
and it's listening wọ́n wà ẹ̀ bá ó dẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa kò dẹ̀ fẹ́ join as in I don't know why. Múyìwá is still on the live stream.
Mission yẹn gan is not known to Baba Mohbad but he knows his mission.
Bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí.
As in mo ń bọ̀ lẹ́kìn invite àti invite ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀rẹ́ ni jẹ́ kí n take screenshot àti invite wọn fẹ́ wá sókè.
Jerry, èmi ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ lórí platform yìí náà tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ó máa sá kúrò ni. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá if you have nothing to hide, okay, come up now. Ṣé bí èèyàn ṣáàlà a ò lè jẹ́ yín?
Mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí, wọ́n lè má tiẹ̀ yòmíra wọn rí. Kó jẹ́ gbà tí ẹni yẹn fi travel wọn tiẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn tiẹ̀ ṣégbà tọrọ yìí pé kí ẹbí kan tiẹ̀ wà lẹ́yìn bàbá Mohbad.
Nǹkan tí ìyá yẹn ṣe nìyẹn.
So ohun tó wà ń bẹ̀ nìyẹn. Tọ́rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ tí ń lọ bákan wọ́n á tún fà sẹ́yìn pé wá o má forí ẹrù tí ò ń ṣe tiẹ̀ o mọ bó ṣe máa ṣe o.
Wọ́n fa máa yẹn sẹ́yìn mà.
Bàbá yìí wọ́n fi bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ ẹni yẹn dénú.
Múyìwá ní big one yẹn o ní àkáǹtì oní big one ẹ̀rí ìsàlẹ̀.
Èmi ò mọ tó ń sá kiri sí. Ẹ bá ní nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣàlàyé ó níbi tẹ́ tí ń ṣàlàyé lọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lè lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ ṣí pílátífọ̀mù yín kẹ́ ṣàlàyé káyé gbọ́. Àbíkẹ́ ò la fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo eléyìí.
Àlàyé gan ayé ò gba àlàyé mọ́ wọn ò gba àlàyé gan.
Àwa ní ò nídìí àlàyé yẹn la ṣe fẹ́ fókọ̀sì lórí tí Yọ̀mí ń ṣe you understand. So tó bá dé nǹkan máa ṣe lọ but Yọ̀mí kó máa ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ.
So those are the two
reasons. Ẹni wọ́n tó sọ pé mò ń gbọ́ téèyàn kan sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé Àjọkẹ́ èrò ṣe kinní kan mú àbí nǹkan kan mi ò rí platform tẹ́tí ló ń gbé yẹn sọ kò yé mi sí o. Ibi tẹ́mi wà ni mo dúró sí gidigba justice for Mohbad. Abáríbi tẹ́tí ló ń tọ́jú méje ń ṣe gáàsà ẹ yọ mí o mi ò mọ̀ gbà tẹ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò mọ̀ gbà tẹ́ ṣe yẹn Àjọkẹ́ ti ṣe kinní kan ó ní mo gbọ́ tí Andy ń bi mí níbèrè pé ó yẹ kí n apologize pé let me tell you something where is Andy tẹ́ bá mọ ibi tó wà kẹ́ bá mi wọ̀ wá tọ́rọ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi ń jọ yẹn wípé ó yẹ kí n apologize kì í ṣe ọ̀nà tí ẹ gbà ní ìjọ yẹn ẹ rí i pé àtijọ́ yẹn lèmi kan ti lòdì sí gbogbo yín ní orí platform pé báwo lẹ ṣe máa wá sí orí platform tẹ́lẹ̀ bá sáré yanra yín tẹ́ máa sáré pera yín lọ sẹ́yìn tẹ́ ti ṣe meeting tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yín di nǹkan ní ohun tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ń ṣe so wípé bóyá ẹ ti mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Mr. Múyìwá rule that out you don't know but Andy ó fi wọ̀nyí pé òun wà pained I don't know bóyá nǹkan pé ẹ yọ mí kúrò níbi báyìí ẹ yọ mí kúrò níbi báyìí so kì í ṣe pé bóyá ó yẹ kí n apologize pé bó sọ̀rọ̀ náà mo ṣe kinní kan no ó ti gbé sójú ju nǹkan tó wà ńlẹ̀ lọ ó ti gbé sójú jù èèyàn ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Andy ti lọ bí iṣẹ́ kò ní pẹ́ padà wá ẹ máa sọ
ìyẹn ló ṣe jẹ́ pé any of them tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ibi tí Bukky níbi tán ti yọ wọ́n dànù ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò lè tà létí mi personal kinní nìyẹn yín lẹ́jọ́ wà ní mítì tẹ́ yọra yín kúrò so ìyẹn kọ́ ni issue tèmi níbẹ̀ ni wípé why tí ẹ máa fi àkáǹtì sílẹ̀ fún èèyàn kan kó máa sign kó owó máa jáde because ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí wọ́n gbọ́ pé lágbájá wà ń bẹ̀ o wọ́n ti gbọ́ kò lè wípé yes wọ́n máa monitor account yẹn but kó wá at the end of the day ká wá gbọ́ pé èèyàn kan ló ń ju owó sí èèyàn kan pẹ̀lú ìgbìmọ̀ àwọn àna nǹkan ó really ń bíyàn nínú kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àtọ̀ ìyẹn ni nǹkan tẹ́mi ń sọ wípé Àjọkẹ́ ti padà ṣe kinní kan ẹ má kà ní ìmọ̀ wọn ẹ̀yin ará bí no mo wẹ̀ mo yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ má kà ní ìmọ̀ wọn rárá ibi mo wà ni mo wà justice for Mohbad no retreat no surrender na so bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn pápá.
ṣe rí nǹkan tí Mr. Muiwa ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn Andy and àwọn chairman kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé tó bá fọ́ọ̀mù any caucus or any group tí màá yẹn bá di pé pressure ti ń pọ̀ ju àwọn eléyìí tí ń lọ síbi tó wọn ò fẹ́ kó lọ á disband wọn á fọ́ọ̀mù group mi ohun tó ṣe títí dórí àwọn critical thinker yìí náà nìyẹn nígbà táwọn yẹn ti ń press ju again ó tún gbá àwọn yẹn sẹ́gbẹ́ kan ó tún yọ àwọn kan lára wọn wọ́n tún lọ fọ́ọ̀mù mi.
Sherry bàbá mi expander tí èèyàn bá ó dàbí pé Sherry ẹni tó bá ń ṣe oògùn tó ń kí ọmọdé láyà òun ló ń jẹ́ kó máa bẹ́ ìbẹ́ gàlà tí oògùn yẹn máa gùn pé yes mo lè ṣe gbá mo lè ṣe àwo èmi ni lọ́hùn ó máa gbàgbé wípé ẹni tó dájò yẹn gan òun lè dé ilé ẹjọ́ kejì kan ló ti kú ibi tọ́lọ́run lágbára dé Sherry ibi tí Ọlọ́run ṣe tó wà lórí ìrìn àjò yìí ni wípé ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá dalẹ̀ tó bá ṣe àbòsí àbò ń tẹ́rí sí wípé mo fẹ́ wọbì kan kí n lọ dà wọ́n rú ẹ̀yin ẹ lọ kọ́ sílẹ̀ ẹ máa wo ohun tó máa gbẹ̀yìn wọn àbí mo fẹ́ máa gbowó èrú kan kí n máa lérò pé mo lọ́gbára mo lọ́gbọ́n lórí tí bá ti wá gbé wá bá wọn mo gbé kalẹ̀ fún wọn wọ́n dáwó wọ́n ṣe múgùn lọ́wọ́ tó ń dáwó ẹ máa wo ohun tó máa gbẹ̀yìn wọn ẹ máa wò ó òtítọ́ òdodo ló máa lékè téèyàn bá ń ṣe nǹkan pẹ̀lú inú kan gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nǹkan ẹ̀ ó máa lọ gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ ni téèyàn bá fi pé òun clever ju bó ti ṣe yẹ lọ àbọ̀ ń bọ̀ á lérò pé òun lójú yẹn lọ ọ̀pá fàzókè ní gbogbo orí bọ́bá yóò rí ẹ̀tọ́ ló ń wò ẹ́ ìdájọ́ ń bọ̀ ẹ ṣáà jẹ́ káwa máa wo bá ṣe ń lọ yìí gbùrù àdúrà máa fa àìmọye nǹkan ọmọ tó bá kọ́ tó bí nínú ilé tó ń kọ́ àbí tó kọ́ tí ò gbẹ̀kọ́ tó bá fà á ojú òbí gan áyán gidi ẹ wo position òbí lára ọmọ yes àgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti kúrò ní ọ̀rọ̀ òbí àtọmọ ní sáìdì Yomi so Yomi ló máa fa kéèsì yìí fún rẹ̀ báyìí nsìn wípé àdúrà ìwọ lèmi lọ́rọ̀ bá jẹ ẹ bá àbẹ̀rẹ̀ yín ẹ bá lọ fi létò ọ̀rọ̀ èmi àti ẹ̀kọ́ nìyẹn mi ò sínú ilé yín mi jẹ bí yín.
kí ló pa Mohbad.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí ló pa fídíò owó ẹ̀ kí ni ẹ̀
a fẹ́ wo fídíò yẹn.
a fẹ́ mọ̀ so a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bọ̀ ní ẹjẹ́ a máa wòran ẹ ṣé thank you.
So, who wants to brief about the Yoruba expander? You can do that. Ronnie needs that full briefing. So, can you do that for her?
So, Papa, let me leave you for now.
Yes. So, expander, do you want to do that?
Thank you.
Expander, are you there? Follow up with the conference. I was out. So I don't know who wants to give us the full detail of it, or should we go through it? Should we play it?
Long time.
once
I
more.
do see you every time, sir. Oh my God, oh, let me just rush out. I'm coming back now.
Hello, guys. Am I communicating? Can you guys hear me?
Papariano, it's like your panelists have traveled.
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening. We can hear you. How are you doing? Good evening.
Let me look for
Ṣé
Egbenu Esun Atole.
The expander. Okay, go on, Prince Labi.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted you to brief us about the conference, like, you know,
about the conference
that played that, yes, and before that, you know, there was a court section, you know.
Yeah. Okay. What really happened at the court section?
Wait, let me just check.
Court section, so he did not go, but he's being represented by his lawyer, by his NGO lawyer. So they were there to observe what was going on, and eventually, Damola's lawyer was pleading, okay, and the judge said that okay, if that is the case, both of them should go and talk, and whatever they resolve to, if it's being resolved or not, by February 19 thereabout, then the
March
proceedings
March.
So that the proceedings will continue, and if they have resolved, they will finalize everything on that day.
So what you are saying is there was a court session today between Damola and Adura. And yes, and the lawyer of Damola raised an objection demanding for the court to give them permission to go resolve the case behind the court.
Yeah.
Why?
But it wasn't a civil case. Why should that even come up?
Yeah, but what they even forgot was that. What they even forgot is this: that it wasn't even Adura that even charged Damola.
Wait, was Yomi lawyer not there? Was Yomi lawyer not there?
Yomi lawyer is there. You know, Yomi.
Did he raise the objection?
No, because he's a witness. If they don't call him, he has no case with them. So they were just to observe, and that was exactly what the lawyer did. And when they came to this conference, the lawyer were able to now explain what happened and what should have happened. And what should have happened is this: that it is Yomi that's supposed to have been the complainant, but the CP stepped down Yomi's petition and went on with Adura's petition to say Adura is now the complainant. Okay, but having said that, the lawyer now said,
"No, expander. We look at the strategy. Okay, no, I know we want to condemn the Nigerian police. They're not doing the way we want. Adura was first to petition. Okay, and not just that. After Adura petition, Adura followed it up, and Adura petition was not just to guide the police in their investigation. Adura petition was kind of demanding for justice. That is demanding for the case to be prosecuted. Right? Okay. And so that case already got to them. So if Yomi on the other side is bringing his own case, if they're telling you they're not interested, maybe because the case was not well put before them. I've been saying before, that case of Yomi might not have been put well before the police. And I think the legal team should look into that very well and try to institute that case again. The police may take that case. The case may fly.
Well, like I said, Yomi's petition was well placed. And what I said is this, and what really happened is this: Yomi's petition went to the Deputy Commissioner of Police. Okay, Adura's petition went to the Commissioner of Police himself.
Which one went first?
Adura went first to the Commissioner of Police.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the case already on their table. So you want them to, okay? Do you want them to throw out? You want them to throw out?
They're supposed not to. They're supposed not to, but they're supposed to harmonize the two. Okay, and that was why Yomi was called. And when Yomi got there, they now said Adura said it was Damola that was chatting you. Yomi was asking questions from Damola, but the police did not allow Damola to answer. Instead, police were answering for Damola, which is not supposed to be. Okay, and now Yomi now
it was like the problem. It was like a problem child. He was like a troublemaker.
and
wow, exactly.
And Yomi now said, even the 3 seconds video that was sent to him, and police said emphatically that, look, we are not dealing with the video here. We are only dealing with the impersonation. And that was the order they were giving. By who? By the CP, Commissioner of Police. So by virtue of that, Deputy Commissioner of Police that Yomi wrote to cannot say any other thing because his boss is talking. So he has to keep quiet. But what the public lawyer is now doing, or what they now said, that look, we will be writing to the CP to say the person you
remember you are the CP of Lagos.
Of Lagos, one. They are writing to CP of Lagos to say Yomi should be the complainant and not Adura. So maybe before before the March 19 or thereabout, there will be another.
No. Expand. They both have a case. You cannot rule out Adura's case. What if Adura
I'm not
was
ruling it out. I'm not ruling Adura's case out. I'm not ruling it out. That was why I said the other time that they have 2 cases. There are 2 cases now. But the police is only portraying one.
Case. Yomi should fight for his own case. Yomi can also go the route of civil. Yomi don't need to go through the police. That's why I'm just trying to look at this. I think maybe I will try to speak to their legal team if I have the opportunity.
It's allowed, yeah.
But not all these things. The reason why I've not been engaging myself with all this about people is because with the way I see all these things going on, these guys, they will just record you and just be laughing at you, or even expose you, send it to somebody. They look at your science.
Yeah, but whichever way, if what you are saying is the right stuff, let them do it. So you are not doing anything bad.
Like that
so
closure is
that's
really
the
needed.
thing.
That closure is needed. We want to go deep into this case, but we need that confidential. That confidential is needed. Not that underground is not good, but you don't go underground with kids. You don't go underground with kids. Like, it takes maturity. It takes
so everybody can advise the lawyer, ask them whatever needs to be said, they will say it. What they don't need to say, they will keep that to themselves, and then they know what to do. And
I want to indulge you, or maybe I want you to also look at the area of Yomi also need to be in the inquest. I know some people are still going to say, Yomi Lokuni, what will he do in the inquest? Just like Bankole and Smith. There's a law in this country that says even you expander. You see, I used to quote that law. I used to Google it. What to your code, Google? They have made it expensive because they know I quote that place every time. They have made it expensive. Somebody please try to Google Lagos Corona law. Timoman code that section 36. Lady, what to your? She wants any connection to me. This is when they get connection. They go Google, come out something for Google.
Imagine that.
It means they are hearing us. They can hear us.
No, they are listening. They are listening.
Oh God.
They always do. So that's the situation at hand. But the better thing or the good thing now is that the Break the Silence Foundation now has a lawyer, which is equally as a public lawyer. They will be coming out to brief us on what happened.
Let them try to apply for the corona.
We'll discuss that.
So that we'll have, when we have more people through social media there, it will be a different ball game.
Definitely.
If one lawyer forget to do this, the other lawyer will do it. Even be competition. The lawyers want to show that now they no pass. She understands. She get competition with the lawyer then go on stand well.
Yeah,
the lawyer go on stand well. The African lawyer go on stand well. Bank go on stand well. We don't win case with that now.
Exactly. So we need to synergize all those energy and come together. So that is where we can get what we want. So that's the best thing to do.
By law, the law says section 36 of Lagos Corona law says the corona shall grant standing to any interested party. Then sub 1 says to any interested person, not even party, to any interested person. And now the interested person can decide to go get a legal team. Let's say, for example, let me use somebody like, let's say Bayo Billion wants to go to inquest, but don't feel confidence not to be there. The law says he can hire a legal team. and the legal team will apply that they are here to represent the interests of another Nigerian who is by your billions in the inquest, which the law grants. Even very dark man lawyer can say that they are here to represent very dark man interests. In this case, the law grants it any Nigerian, as long as you are Nigerian, that is your right. All right. And then the law says section 1 that interested person can get a legal team. And if you don't get a legal team, you can examine and cross-examine witness by yourself, not as observer. As observer is a different thing. You don't need to apply. We're talking about applying upon application. So the said, upon application, if you are granted, you can examine and cross-examine, whether lawyer or not be a lawyer. You don't have to be a lawyer to examine witnesses in the coroner inquest. That's what section 36 says. Okay, and I want every person to make sure they get their hands into that law. It's Nigerian law. It's our right. Our law is our right. We have to know what we can do within the law and what we cannot do. The things we can do, what is stopping us from doing it. And we shouldn't allow anybody to intimidate us. And that's why I'm saying the Bacolans, they are doing the right thing. I mean, on their own side. Nobody should intimidate them. Do they have the right to be in the inquest? Yes. Why are they denied? They should take that corona to court. Just like Yomi Fabi, it's very easy. And I love the second. Is my voice very loud? Is it too loud? Hello, guys. My voice too loud?
Carry the go, Papariano.
Okay. Just like Yomi Fabi, he may get mad that, okay, police, we are telling you to investigate this 3 seconds video. You don't want to investigate it. Okay, I'm going to court. And the same thing that Bankolans may do, they will stop whatever the police is doing about this case. Police, just like how inquest was stopped, right? They want to answer case in higher court. They can stop Mohbad case first in the investigation and then go and answer why they are not investigating video and all those things. That is areas to act. And that's why I'm happy about Yomi lawyer today. He mentioned it, that orders of mandamus can be taken from the court. And the police investigation have no choice. They have to come and explain why they are refusing to go into that 3 seconds video. How can somebody do such a video and cover it with a baby? In fact, that video look incriminating. Hey, you get 3 seconds video, you cut 3 seconds video, and now use one baby face to cover it. Why covering the baby face? I'm asking, I want to know, why was the video covered with baby face?
They have something.
At least cut 3 seconds, leave it like that. Why covering it again? I swear, guys, there's something about that video. That video, there's something about it. And for my mom to come out, I heard part of our conversation. In fact, I was pissed off. Like, I told myself, no, even Romy, I can't do this. I can't listen to this woman. Oh, my fuck up mental mind. I left Mama Mohbad. I left her doing her stuff. How can you be fighting against a video that will give evidence to what happened to your son? Guys, do you guys think this woman is okay? This woman really needs a rehabilitation center. She needs, looking at the things he's saying, she will tell you Mohbad died on Monday. She will tell you Mohbad died on Tuesday. I mean, what is this? Do you guys think this woman really needs checkup? I think this woman needs, to be checked. I think she needs to be checked. This is your own son here. I don't understand. If one should, narrate this to us like a story or like a movie, we all say this is only happening in the film. We never believe that this can happen in real life. We too will not stop lending our voice. See that whenever, oh my God, where is it? To see that whenever anyone kills anybody, you get punished for it. You go down for it. You go down for it. Make sure that you go down for it. Should I be talking about travel experiences? I mean, those of you who travel, who live abroad, you know these things. You see how Africans get treated. Sometimes travel, right? You want to address Nigerian issue, you will get mad. You get mad. Those of you who have never traveled before, you will know the importance of what we are doing. You will never know. You'll be open your mouth just the same. If you have traveled before, you see Africans are treated elsewhere, I swear to Almighty God, you want your country to become better the next day. You go want make your country become the best country the next day. But you go come here finish, some kind of individual go they threaten you again. My God.
Even if Oyibo don't like you, they just have to pretend. They will pretend. They dare not show it to you that they hate you. Or they say it out. It's 30K in Ireland.
Now with Donald Trump, don't they deport Nigerians come back?
3.7 million, Papariano. 3.7 million.
Million what?
Nigerians. Yes.
1,000 million. I go say million.
Million. Go and check it now.
Stop now.
Even Ireland now, they don't want Nigerians anymore.
Wait. Guys, somebody help me confirm this.
Let me look for that. Okay. Let me look for that video.
Look for it. 1 minute. How can they deport 3.7 million Nigerians?
But my population American. Mumbo, let me watch that day. Mama, news, but I saw somebody show this morning. Timo share. No.
I just come 1 minute.
Are you checking it?
If you affect the economy, 3 points, K.
Chef, okay. Baba, where are you now? Papariano, let me play it for you because I still want to Google it now. Can I play it?
Play it.
Hello?
Hello, play it. I hear you play it.
Only USA, Nigeria will affect you. Nigeria need the country out of the 8 countries to mention pay woman deport in mass. Okay. Below 3.7 million Nigerians that is late last deport.
Yeah?
Play it.
Followed by Zimbabwe, then Ghana, then Mozambique, then Bangladesh. Only listed me, even Brazil, around Mexico, baby, low. Trump, forgot power. The fear of Trump now is the beginning of wisdom. From beginning, got to me.
So I'll go and check the Google now while you are doing your show. So the guy said 3.7 million. But
let me check it too. That cannot be. That would be that would be a very outrageous number. Historically, that number with Trump, 3.7 million.
Even if it's 3,600, do you know out of that 3,600, I want to tally everything, and they will now send them back to Nigeria.
Yeah,
is that not begin again?
Yeah, US to deport 3,790 Nigerians.
Okay, 3,790.
Exactly, it can never be.
Okay, let's even say 3,900,
3,690.
Okay, 3,690. Let's say that. Do you know among those 3,690, because it might be the new Japanians that they have sold their lands, their houses, and everything, and they are bringing them back to that land. We need to fix our country, though. We need to. This is not nice.
When they come back, they will understand why we are doing justice for Mohbad.
Yes, so maybe they will now support us.
Honestly, most people don't understand the reason why we are fighting.
But if you are talking about people living in Nigeria, what about the people living in abroad?
We are speaking up for Nigerians. You understand? To make home conducive. Yeah, good evening, good evening, ma.
Good evening, sir. When you are talking about people living in Nigeria that don't understand this movement, what about the people that have been living in this Obodo Yibo for decades and they are still supporting evil?
Women fans.
So them don't understand. Ignorance is a disease. You understand? Most of them they are not socialized. You understand?
Among those ones
they don't understand.
That will be deported. Women fans may be among them. I'm telling you, you'll be shocked.
That's sure. That's sure. See, I quickly want to say this. Why we are clamoring, why we are yanning, shouting, you understand, calling each other out, it's very simple. We are not fighting because of a Mohbad alone. We are fighting for betterment of this country. Because tílé bá ti dá, kò sí ní ibi tó bá wà níta, ilé máa wù ẹ́ wá at any point in time. But inú ilé ò bá dá, ó dàbí ọkọ àti ìyàwó ni, tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa ń jà nínú ilé gan. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá ti dá lẹ́tí ọkọ bá ti close níbi iṣẹ́, akọ́kọ́ ṣeré ń ta apẹ́ akọ̀wọlé akọ̀sùn ni. But tílé bá dùn, ọkọ ló máa wú ọkọ àti wálé pé I want to come home, I want to be home at any time. But now our country is not good. Injustice everywhere. And then we need to fight for this injustice. And we all need to put our voices together because we don't have the power. The only power we have is our voice. We just need to put our voice together and fight for this injustice and make home a better place for everybody. For everybody.
We are not enjoying. We are not.
Àwọn kan tó dẹ̀ wà lábúrò àwọn sọ pé ṣèbáwọn ló wà nílé àwọn nìyá ẹ máa jẹ àwọn ní kíní kan and they don't know wípé
they just get good Wi-Fi one near the girl room. They have good Wi-Fi, good place.
But they can't enjoy the kind of freedom we are enjoying in Nigeria. People lè jáde at any time kó jẹ nǹkan tó wù ẹ́ o lè rí family at any time o lè socialize pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn at any time o lè lọ gathering at any time. You understand? They don't tend to understand or that freedom. For the fact that you are not in your home, need that kind of a liberty to do whatsoever you like. O lọ nu ilé onílé ṣé bó ṣe ń ṣe nínú yàrá ẹ̀ ló ṣe lè ṣe nílé onílé. It's not possible. You can't do the same thing you are doing in your house, in your room, in outside, in another person's home. Kò possible. Tó bá ti ń lọ bá máa fún ẹni limit ni máa set boundary fún ẹni. O lè kọjá bíbá. Whereas in your home, you can do whatsoever you like. Tó bá wù ẹ́ gan o lè bọ́ṣọ sílẹ̀ kó máa rìn nínú yàrá ẹ̀. So people don't tend to understand. They don't tend to understand why we are crying for justice. We want to make Nigeria a safer place, a conducive place for every one of us. And that is why it is expedient of us, to put our voices together and clamor for justice and fight for the cause. Chari tá bá ti dákẹ́, tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tá dé pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ every day on issues in this country, you will see that they will begin to see ties. Especially tó máa ti fi èèyàn kan àbẹ́yàn méjì dófin lórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Others wọn ò ní lè fẹ́ commit that same atrocity. But tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kan máa ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n lọ scot free honestly.
You're not saying that as you are speaking like this they don't like it. There are so many powerful people that may be on this scale, they don't like it, but there's nothing they can do. It's begin to get to that point whereby to kill one person they'll be scared.
Of course.
See,
exactly.
That's what we want. Just like how it happens abroad.
Exactly.
It's done. I'm not done. Papariano, do you know today is Wednesday? Do you know on Thursday and Friday last week, nobody goes to the office in this whole country of Ireland because they were thinking there was going to be a storm. And Shingbayo Shele. You got going to wear that Shingbai, nothing happened, but because they wanted to save lives, everybody was just sitting down at home. Students, workers, and everybody, we were at home. And what about the shedding by in the hospitals, in the care homes, there's no way you will not go to work. They will pay them double money because they believe they are risking their lives. But because people think maybe it's affect boarding or Romubadi, I've gone downstairs now to have my dinner. I'm back to bed like a prisoner.
Of course. No friends to associate with. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà, ẹ̀ṣin rẹ̀ tó máa wá kí yín, ẹ̀ṣin rẹ̀ tó wá kí yín náà.
You feel like going to work every day, working every day.
tí mọ́tò bá gbẹ́yọ̀ kan lórí kẹ̀kẹ́ sìn they will go and check
You
what
know,
happened.
right? Denike, you know those days in the 80s and the 90s, where people come, they speak their truth, they kill them. If that's why sometimes people don't like to join this, there are so many people who wish that we can have more people fighting for what is right, standing our ground like this, in the midst of even rich people or politicians. But because of what will happen in the aftermath. But these days, the more they they are the ones that will get tired. So the stubbornness will continue,
Papariano, social media has given us the liberty. Social media has given us the liberty, the freedom, to speak our mind, irrespective of where we are all over the world. You understand? If you shut up one, you can't shut up another. You understand? If you shut up one, others will raise their voices out.
If they kill me now, others will fight for me.
Oh, yeah. You are not there now.
Papariano.
So,
Papariano, another thing. Papariano, during the pandemic, do you know how much we were collecting every week? During the pandemic, I was getting 360 euros every week.
Wow.
And they paid that money to Nigerian government as well. They paid the money to Nigeria as well. 360 euros every week.
Palliative don't call it on the
tọ́jú. See, Papariano, one thing tí gbogbo wa ò tí realize lélẹ́yìí, you see, à ń sọ side effect tó máa ní America àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ deport àwọn èèyàn àbí àwọn èèyàn lọ síbi iṣẹ́ ó máa affect economy wọn mọ́ time bomb ló jẹ́ fún Nàìjíríà because tí a lot of people bá wà deported tí wọ́n kó wọn wá sílé frustration máa pọ̀ and there will be chaos. So ó dangerous for Nigeria government gan. So that's why we need to do the right thing at the moment, right now, straight away. Because àwọn tó bá dé yẹn volume wọn.
Ẹ̀sánda ní sùúrù ṣé Nàìjíríà lè wà ní àbá abroad.
Abroad lèmi wà.
Báwo lẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí? Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nídìí ẹ̀gbọ́n.
Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà.
Ẹ má máa sọ pé kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ má sọ pé kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀ ibi tí ẹ̀yin rí mọ́ lẹ́yìn.
Tí wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ fún tí wọ́n filẹ̀ síbẹ̀ yẹn tí wọ́n wá síbí tí wọ́n wá padà wá sí Nàìjíríà. Riot start happening. I'm telling you that. Okay.
Make it 3,000. Like millions of people taking part.
I believe the reason why the Nigerian government are not taking us serious anymore on this justice for Mohbad is because majority of people fighting for this justice are living abroad. One will pay so when you guys are tired, you keep your mouth shut.
Exactly.
In Nigeria, they don't know anything about Mohbad anymore.
So ṣé taba wálé ló máa wá affect wọn? Wọ́n tẹ̀ rí wá. Ẹ gbàgbé.
Ìyá ti mọ́ wọn lára ní Nàìjíríà bí nǹkan èmi, I don't know.
Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tàbí tó bá wálé o. Kò sí nǹkan anything tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Àbí tí revolution bá
If you think so, but Edekaduro carry
sir. The revolution starts now. The revolution starts by giving our voices. The revolution starts by giving our voices.
Why can we not even support
it starts gradually. It starts gradually.
Why can we not support now? In the revolution, this thing is doing.
You see, that's the issue.
So what justice again? She put in the story here, lot of QH rating now.
Exactly, that is it.
He narrated his own story.
Justice, tí ó jà fún Mohbad. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ jà fún? That's the thing. Òun fi pé òun ṣe business pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Wọ́n gbéṣẹ́ fún ó ń gbowó àbí. So kò lọ náwó yẹn.
You are getting it wrong, Sha. About Showore, you are getting it very wrong.
Well, if you said so, but òun bí ní pé business lòun ṣe, that is it. Wọ́n gbéṣẹ́ fún
Showore is not doing his business because he narrated everything at the QH radio one day when he did interview there.
Èèyàn mélòó ló gbọ́ interview ẹ̀ lórí kí.
He said he was not the one that got the
contract. But nígbà tó ṣe publication fáwọn àwọn Wùnmí gbé yẹn jáde everybody.
He said he was not the one, his company.
And that is what I'm saying. That is exactly what I just said. his company's voice.
Just because he's the owner of the company now doesn't mean he was the one that get the contract from the directors.
Okay, why is gbogbo one blame baba lawyer yìí?
He's supposed to know better than what you are saying.
Òun náà ṣiṣẹ́ owó tiẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ òun mi ní dẹ̀. Why time blame ẹ̀? Ẹni tó bá jẹ́ activist kò gbọ́dọ̀ gbaṣẹ́ ìdọ̀tí, that is it.
Yes,
correct. A mọ̀ pé different entity ní ẹni tó ní business àti business. I'm a different
is not going to suffer anything in Nigeria because he has all his family in America. He has all his family outside Nigeria. Yeah. So if you are thinking this way, think about people that are still living in Nigeria. Whether Showore becomes the president or not, he's still going to enjoy his life with the children, with his family. Yeah, we go on.
What if somebody
Papariano, go ahead.
What if one deport our family among the 3,700?
Somebody deport our show, they want to deport our no now. Maybe one day they will just open the door for all of us to go back home. Maybe that is what is going to end everything because I don't understand. America is deporting Nigerians back home now.
That country must be good.
What do you say? What do you say?
Mo ní torí pé in case tá a bá máa padà wálé tó bá ní kí gbogbo máa lọlé la ṣe
that God bless you,
that country must be good.
Èmi ò tẹ̀ fẹ́ kó dé stage yẹn mo fẹ́ fẹsẹ̀ mi rìn lọ sílé ni mi fẹ́ kó gbé mi lọ tipátipá.
Torí ẹ̀ náà la ṣe ń jà pé that country must be good. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Abroad you will open you will establish your business in abroad. Once everything stands, you can go anywhere all over the world and enjoy yourself without being there. Owó de mama pe owó mama lọ. So when are we going to get to that stage in Nigeria? Oh, wà lórí ìdúró ní Nigeria gan wọ́n ti pa sórí ìdúró gan ká má ṣàtúpọ̀ òsì ńbẹ̀.
Ó wà ńbẹ̀ gan fún ní Nigeria. Wọ́n ṣe jàǹbá fún ẹ.
And these people, these Oyinbo people, they don't like us. They don't.
Last year.
Law, the Bobo enjoy this abroad because of the law. They don't like us at all.
Sister Nike,
Ekalema, sister from Isco, Ekujametama. They are not just showing it. Showing it because of the law. They don't like us.
Sherry, what can make Nigeria good and great is only when they try láti bomb Abuja. Pé káwọn gbogbo àwọn politicians tó wà ní House of Assembly kí gbogbo wọn máa lọ because now people the people that are here in abroad, the youth people like Toti were advanced nípa ọ̀rọ̀ politician and everything. They are actually planning for all these things, coming back home and set a good plans. Because ọjọ́ táwọn àwọn Europe bá sọ pé okay, you black people, we don't want you in our country again. Ní choice o, a padà lọ síbi ìlú wa padà o. A padà lọ sí ìlú wa. Because every time ló fi hàn fún wa. Ní ibi iṣẹ́ mo léèyàn kan tó jẹ́ pé ó like discrimination bàjẹ́. Tó bá wò mí lójú báyìí, èmi gan máa ń wò lójú padà pé kí ni? Tiẹ̀ máa dúpẹ́ pé a wá sí ìlú yín.
When you are in the same page with them at work or in college.
Yeah.
The way they will be behaving.
Believe when our country is rich. What are we looking for? Kí là ń wá ń bí báyìí. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ní camera fi bú wa lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé all Nigerians are lazy. The youth are lazy. So tí Donald Trump tó bá deport àwọn èèyàn, àwọn youth máa gbógun gan because they will want to say, okay, where can we start from?
Ogun wọn náà fẹ́ gbé sister.
No, in a sense of to
is it the youth in Nigeria?
Yeah, and other youth in Europe as well.
Only if they know what is going on.
We've got youth in Europe, in every country in abroad, in UK.
American deportation is done the first time now.
I won't be because we've got our politicians UK that to just man meeting. So all
Sister Fumi,
they have a set of goals.
Sister Fumi, do you know American deportation is done the first time? Do you remember what happened in South Africa last year or 2 years ago? when they deported many people back to Nigeria, just South Africa. I've been to Dubai then. I think Dubai, no, not South Africa, Dubai. I think it's about 2 years ago. They deported many people from Dubai 2 years ago. And you are talking about America. It's not today now. They deport every day.
Mr. Nike, I want to go back to Ghana. What happened to Ghana? Why did their country good now? Ṣèbáwa Nigeria la lé wọn kúrò ní Nigeria.
Because they are ready. No, Ghana are ready now. Nigeria is ready.
Ghana pago most of our bad leaders wọn.
But ṣé ilé fẹ́ lọ bá wa ṣe yẹn fún wọn?
Oh, okay. Ibi kan ṣàlàmà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Sister, can you initiate that?
Sister fún mi.
Ṣé ìmáṣíwájú ká tẹ̀lé yín? Ṣé ìmáṣíwájú ká tẹ̀lé yín?
Ibi kan la máa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà.
Ṣé ìmáṣíwájú èmi rẹ́dí láti tẹ̀lé yín?
Okay o.
Mo ti volunteer àmì.
Nígbà tó bá máa fi yá nísìn, election máa wá, àwọn èèyàn ti gbọ́n nísìn.
Election 2027. Tó bá tún dìbò election, ọmọ mi tó máa yí yín mọ̀ náà.
2025 la wà yìí. Nígbà tó bá máa fi di next year nísìn, campaign máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣẹlẹ̀. So àwọn èèyàn ti gbọ́n nísìn. People are really planning. Go and write it down. All these youth people. Nísìn gbogbo wọn tó ń vote fún Tinubu gbà yẹn and all these things. Gbogbo wọn lọ regret it báyìí. Gbogbo wọn lè gbé jọ ń pa ní Naija nísìn. So gbogbo wọn ti gbọ́n nísìn. Ẹ lọ kọ́lẹ̀. Next year ò ní pẹ́ dé mọ́.
Èmi inú wa, a máa fi life wa vote. Wọ́n máa pààyàn táyà. Tó bá ń gbọ́ pé wàhálà ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Everybody go
gbogbo 10,000 tó fún ọ ní last time yẹn. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe wá fún mi. Ọjọ́ wo ló tán?
Sister fún mi. Mọ ibi tí mo ti fẹ́ kọ́ ṣe deportation Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi. I'm not wishing anybody's bad though. I'm not wishing anybody bad though. Ṣẹ̀rí UK tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní UK especially oh my God.
Yes.
Àwọn new Japanians tó yẹ pé wọ́n ta gbogbo everything. Ìgbà yẹn náà máa mọ̀ pé yes.
Gbogbo àwọn tó wá pẹ̀lú COS.
God bless you Papariano.
Gbogbo wọn tó wá pẹ̀lú COS. Tẹ́ bá rí gbogbo ẹ̀ nísìn.
I'm not wishing anybody bad though. But tó bá lọ ro ibi tí owó yẹn ti wá pé ẹ wá dá wọn padà sínú ìyà yìí pẹ̀lú ìgbádùn díẹ̀ tó ti jẹ yẹn. Wàhálà ṣẹlẹ̀ o.
Wàhálà ṣẹlẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Many believe pé so many youths are really planning for Nigeria to be great because even the Oyibo people they like our country. Some of them they always do deal in the country, Nigeria country. So they want to
even making money from Nigeria more than we Nigerians. Lọ́wọ́ consular kìíní tó kọ́ sí Èkó sí àwọn America. The biggest one.
Èmi believe pé Nigeria ṣe rí tí Nigeria a kàn sọ pé Nigeria máa dá definitely ó máa dá but ibì kan la máa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àwọn tí ìlú wọn dá lẹ́nìí ibì kan ṣàná ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Mo ti ní kẹjẹ káwa ta wà labroad ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sílé ká lọ protest.
Àwọn tó fẹ́ lọ deport
it doesn't work like that.
Wọ́n máa kọ́kọ́ clear.
Báwo ṣe máa work?
Numbers the numbers of those in the country they outnumbers those abroad. So even
of course, now.
Even if you come, you're gonna be like an ant. A politician will just go to maybe Kano or Niger.
So that's why I'm saying all those Gambari, all of them that are in the House of Assembly, when they are doing meeting, they will be sleeping. What are they learning there? So all of them, they try to bomb Abuja so many times. Keep going at Malo.
We get one day. Let's continue.
Advocate for violence.
So from there, justice for Mohbad will come in. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń pààyàn yẹn, when they believe they can kill people and just go like that, it will not happen.
It's very painful, honestly speaking.
It will not happen.
Our people are suffering in Nigeria. They are suffering. They are suffering.
Tẹ́ bá rí àwọn owó tí mo ti send ní mọ́ǹtì yìí lásán gbà tí mo gba sálárì lẹ́ǹfì gan rógo.
Abroad no one.
Abroad mo wà, UK mo wà.
She's in UK now.
UK lẹ́ǹfì rógo. Àní wọ́n máa sunkún ní kò sówó ọmọ school ń padà lọ school kò sí school fees tán fẹ́ owó school fees tán máa nígbà mi àánú mi máa ṣe wọ́n pé Ọlọ́run máa ṣàánú. Nísìn owó ti já wálẹ̀ owó tó já wálẹ̀ kò mí pé Nàìjíríà.
Why kẹ́ ṣe máa advice wọn kọ́ fètò sọmọ bíbí tán máa sọ fún yín pé iṣẹ́ yìí làwọn máa control àwọn káwọn máa bímọ ẹ wá bímọ tẹ́ ẹ wá máa pè mí I'm not for that anymore. I'm sorry.
ṣé ẹ̀yin lè fẹ́ ní ká má dògó ni.
àwọn tó bímọ irú àwọn ìyá Mohbad ìgbà tó mọ̀ pé ò lè dá tọ́mọ tọ́mọ nísìn tọ́mọ yẹn lọ sí street ẹ wò kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gbẹ̀yìngbẹ̀yìn sọmọ lọ́mọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So all these things I just pray.
The more problem we have in Nigeria, many people are not ready to do the menial jobs in Nigeria.
No.
They are not ready to.
You see,
Madam Nike, let me shock you. Last year, I spent over 3.5 million naira in farm. And some guys were in streets. That they supposed to assist him. I will be begging people to work. I have the money. You understand what I'm saying? I want to employ them, to work. They will never. But now, as I'm speaking with you, I have work at farm. See, I'm looking for just two people to working with me regularly and be paying them.
That is why Papariano is forcing us that we were Nigerians.
They are not ready. They are not ready. They can't do that. I don't prefer Kaloma Wakada.
Miss Lavi,
what
I think is that right, they are hardworking. I think we need orientation, the mentality.
Exactly.
Making
Papariano, a mentality of Nigerian youth has changed.
Mr. Prince.
Mama, give me 1 minute. Yeah. Give me 1 minute. The mentality of Nigerian youth have changed. Sherry almost 16, 17, 18. Ofe gun GLE, Ofe gun Benz. When I was at that age, what I was thinking of is to enter school. Àti gbé kí n lọ kàwé, mi ò ever think of pé bóyá mo fẹ́ ra mọ́tò àbí mo fẹ́ ra kẹ̀kẹ́. Wípé mo fẹ́ wọ school, mo fẹ́ wọ school, kí n wọ school san, òun ni mò ń think. But you will see those guys at that tender age thinking of money, how to make it. How to see quick money. They don't want to work for it. There is no process to attain a greater high anymore. They just want quick money. So we are too lazy. Nigerian youth are too lazy. I must tell you, nobody wants to work. Everybody wants to make money.
Prince, apart from that, do you know Gen Z generation? Only you can't expect our youth now to be using their cutlass and be cutting cutting grass or is it weed or whatever? Like in the olden days. Government they modernize everything. They can be using machine, they can be using many things. They are not encouraged.
My dear sister. In a local government, there is no tractor at all. Kò sí tractor in a local government. Kò sí tractor don't they put it that coefficient. So our local government
they want to print beans. I want to talk they want to print beans. Nigeria ti civilize they be pay machine to cutting invent machine to to make easy like than using their legs to print beans for like 4-5 hours. It's not encouraging them.
And then let us look at all these things economically and how Nigeria is situated and how we can improve. You see, you want to share our big things. You can't call industry, can't share everything. Nigeria is not mature, and our government, our leaders are not mature to take.
Yeah, we need orientation first.
Yeah, so we even need orientation for our leaders first before it now. You see, Papariano, I want to advise Nigerians in Nigeria, my dear. This might look like a bad advice, but now. If you can sell your thing, sell it and leave Nigeria. This is the right time for you.
Where? Listen. We are talking about the potential you are advising them to leave.
Listen. You see, when I traveled out of Nigeria, I didn't I think Rwanda won't call long man. When I got to Rwanda, I realized that no, this is not just this is not just Nigeria problem. This is Africa's problem. Do you get? You see, Africa that you are looking at, not Nigeria, I'm not talking about Nigeria now. Africa that you are looking at is a diner table for all this Europe. Now, you as a Nigerian in Nigeria, do you want to still be the diner? For real, we Nigerians outside of Nigeria are still finding it difficult to live with these people. What of these people that are the Oga at the top for your politicians? Have your politicians in pocket. You want to live in Nigeria. Don't you know you are living in the pocket of these Westerners? So the best thing for you. Go on, Papariano.
How about that Nigerians who work hard in Nigeria and who made it? And who
Papariano, there is not a possible way for you to work as a Nigerian in Nigeria without getting any headway as a Nigerian and make it as a Nigerian. I will prove it to you. For your information, if you get a job that is paying, like an oil and gas company, maybe you are working at Seplat, you're working at ExxonMobil, all those big companies, you know be your first class car you reach there, you know person. So you know no person. Oh, they graduate first class. My dear, 500,000 naira in school might be lower. You get? They'll give 500,000 naira. And you see people saying they are driving keke, okay, let me tell you something. Around 2012, I entered an economic war, financial war. I drove keke. I'm saying this out clear here. Mo wa keke. You tell me man sort keja. Go and ask me keja. Mo wa keke in 2012. Do you understand? Just because I can't teach. Do you get? You see, Papariano, these people, you can't say you go to school and you have MED. Let me say MED, Masters in Education. Where would you work? You work in a school for someone who has maybe bachelors, and they will still pay you peanuts. Okay, now, official now, but peanuts no matter for. Oh yeah, official banks. Bank not they be pay agency staff lo ma gba. So can they lay at any time. So one blame our banks. No, now they need to create avenue to eat from them. Okay, look at the Nigerian police. Do you think Nigerian police are not receiving good money? Their guy at the top will stare me down before it gets to them. Nigeria is a messed up country.
If you want to go by statistics now, where do we say the richest Nigerians are? Are they abroad or they are in Nigeria?
The Nigeria is
the richest Nigerians, are they abroad or they are in Nigeria?
Nigeria is made for rich people.
They are in Nigeria.
Nigeria is made for rich people. Nigeria is made for rich people. If you don't have money, Nigeria is your enemy. Nigeria is made for extra rich people. You see anybody that is living in Nigeria that doesn't want to come to this country, they can't come to this country because you can't be rich in this country, in this Western country. You can't be rich. No, because wàá lọ ṣe iṣẹ́ tó wàá gba owó shift ẹni tó bá ṣe tó wàá fa gbòòrò nu ibi báyìí tí gbòòrò ẹ bá jẹ lọ ni tó bá dé stage kan wọ́n á wá ẹ wọ́n á rí ẹ wọ́n á dẹ̀ mú ẹ wọ́n á fún owó gbòòrò yẹn. Do you get? They have working laws.
So what you're basically saying is you've sold your own stuff and you left Nigeria.
If I sell my stuff, it go good now. Me, I didn't japa, Papariano. Me a japa.
So why are you advising other Nigerians to sell?
I'm telling you because when I came into Western world, before I left Nigeria, I was thinking Nigeria would be good like this Western world in 100 years' time. But by just move on Western world, I should believe it. Nigeria will not be like this country in 100 years' time. To 500. Papariano, I'm saying what I'm saying. It just more going in Black Water Tunnel in London. Papariano, let me say this. The first day I entered Black Water Tunnel in London, enjoy any mood for long pay Niger. Africa,
I'll tell you.
That place was built 1875. Papariano. 1875. 1875 no oko. Tell me one capital project in Nigeria to work for 50 years. Today you are this thing. Our messed up Nigeria, our messed up Africa.
Top Milan Bridge.
Third Milan Bridge. So the third Milan Bridge to my motor lo. It's not shaking.
Stop, that's wrong. That's lie.
It's the truth.
Third Milan Bridge.
Mo lọ sí mo lọ sí Barkins lọ́jọ́ kan mo rí bíríìjì kan 14 something náà ti build ẹ̀ 14 tẹ bá dẹ̀ rí bíríìjì yẹn ó yìí dúró kàkà.
Side ìbò lẹ́sọ̀ pẹ̀ ti rí bíríìjì yẹn Barkins ní East London àbí.
Mo wo báyìí 14 something mo ní Jésù when are we going to get there? Hey. Have
you seen the Blackford? Have you seen the Dartford?
Have you seen the Blackford tunnel in Elizabeth line? You can never see. Tẹ́ bá ní pé recession lọ, a jẹ́ pé bóyá fóònù yín ní problem ni my brother.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń rí náà. Elizabeth line.
Papariano, in Nigeria today.
Ibi Blackford tunnel yẹn gan, wọ́n ti fẹ́ ṣe tó gate síbẹ̀ gan pé tẹ́ bá bọ́ ṣe títì yẹn. Money if you become that's tunnel. You see, Papariano, if you become Nigeria president and you want to build underground rail stations in Nigeria, how do you do it? Please be practical. How do you do it? Over that what build underground, but you build it across UK. Or you about was a machine underground tunnel. In Nigeria, and then mo put mess up wago. Shari mo gbọ́ news kan of recent wọ́n ní
you demolish houses, you demolish people things ṣọmagba.
Gbogbo ọ̀nà tí Fáṣọlá wó nígbà yẹn tó fẹ́ ṣe tírèènì lọ sí Sẹ̀mẹ̀ bọ́dà wọ́n nígbà tí ó kúrò ní orí oyè tó yẹ kẹ́yìn ẹni tó mi mọ̀ because ó ti pẹ́ tèmi ti dé Naija anyway ẹni tó switch sí another governor nígbà yẹn ó yẹ kó take up nǹkan tó kó parí nǹkan tí Fáṣọlá bẹ̀rẹ̀. All of them now gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n abandon ẹ̀ ṣé yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Problem Nigeria nílẹ̀ àti Fumi scope Nigeria you see why do you think Lagos is developed a little bit? It is because there was no change in government. It was because there was a continuum in the administration of action group or that their Afenifere group that metamorphosed.
That doesn't work here. Ẹ wọ́n fi kọ́ tọ́lẹ̀ yẹn within 3 months tẹ́ bá bọ́ ṣe divide the fifty yẹn kọ́kọ́ block ẹ̀ gbà yẹn. Kátó ṣe Christmas
last year ní
Christmas last year gbogbo ẹ̀ nísìn ó ti mọ́ ṣáṣá tó ti build the bridge sókè mo wò pé wow báwo làwọn people yìí ṣe ronú báyìí náà.
Mo wà ní London ní last year January mo lọ ṣe nǹkan London last year January.
Yes, Guresi is still dragging people.
You went to somebody's family house. You include in somebody's family affair.
When will this guy learn?
Why is he talking like this?
They said he has an accident. So look at the way he's speaking.
And the person we are talking about, it's not a 10-year-old boy, it's not a 12-year-old boy, it's not a 15-year-old boy. His grandfather, you now went to his family house without his consent, without his consent.
They need the consent. They need Baba's consent. You know, I think they are planning on how to refund the money. The money will contribute. They want to return back your money to you.
Ìtẹ́ mi ìpè lọ́wọ́ ya yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé bí àyà yẹn lè kúkú help wa ká gba ogun àwọn ìpè sẹ́yìn ká fi àyà yẹn síwájú ká fi léwájú alọ́ba lòun náà ká pọ́ǹpù owó fún kó bá wá justice.
I don't know. The sniper, they want to return your money back to you. I got it. Ṣé Guresi lẹ́nu? Ẹ Adélékè. What is wrong with asking questions and knowing the fact? These people, right? Is it that they never engage in questioning and answering sessions in their school days? Why are those so scared and worried about being questioned? Can you guys hear him very well? Is it loud enough?
It's not loud enough, Papariano.
It's not loud enough.
It's not so loud.
Comment section, can you hear him? Can you hear? Comment section, is it loud enough?
Yeah, we can hear him. I think because of the tone of his voice.
And you read the one. He went out very well. See, these are the documents. And I can tell you, the one cover when it was time to look. See that Baba can join and instruct the roofing of the house. And I got to know of it when an incident happened on Guadalupe,
Money, I bet move.
Wanna drop him now?
I know, they're about to tell you now, Joe.
Drop him. Mon drop a colony. What you need to trust me now. Mon drop a drop. Moderator, can you help me drop this person? Don't block the person. Don't block the person. Block the person.
Is it the green one? Is it the green one?
Yes, the green one. I don't want me. I can't do it. It's stuck. Block the person.
What you been shouting on that? What you deceiving? Yes, now.
Now network. It will go. All of you. People don't block and plenty. Gurexi is speaking. That's it. Gurexi dragging public. All those platforms now. I want between to emotions or
Daddy York.
I mean, tell you about Daddy York. Ẹyin ló lò lálẹ́ yìí ní Abasala.
This Baba has a son. And it is
everybody tap on the screen. Grace is dragging the public.
It's like, why would they want to vote? If we don't have to be members of any party, registered party or accredited party.
Àwọn aṣèkọ.
Where to say so? Is
it by force? Does this man even have a family, a well-doing family? Is it by force? I don't understand. And they are not really fighting for that justice. He's not really fighting for justice. What is he looking for? He's not really fighting for justice. What is Grace's real interest? I'm telling you, their real interest is to capture this Baba Mohbad. I'm telling you. What is so painful that is making them so pain that they just have to be here like this? What is happening? Even with accidents, with half mouth, with dying spirits. Look at Yomi outside right now, putting himself and focus, facing everything. Yomi should be the one crying.
Even shows the extent of what they are doing. It shows the extent of what they are doing. Because if you are pain that they are looking for justice, they are helping Aloba Joseph now. Anybody that is doing anything now, they are all helping Aloba Joseph. I'm using my data now, even if it is free. I'm using it. I'm using my time.
And end the please for now. Thank you. Let me quickly round up. And that woman said,
now what can they do to African TV? They want to sue him or what? They leave those who kill Mohbad. They table their tents on unnecessary people, on distractions. This is what they did for more than 1.5 years. People wasted their data and their time on platforms like this. More than 1.5 years, and they are still there right now.
Paparano, ìyá Mohbad sọ kankan tí mo dì mú. Ìyá Mohbad sọ pé bàbá Mohbad sọ pé owó ló pa Mohbad. Ó ní owó tó pa Mohbad yẹn kí ló máa pa Jòsí? Forget ibẹ̀ yẹn. Ó ní pé Jòsí sọ pé owó ló pa Mohbad. Ìyá Mohbad wá ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn nísìnyí pé so Jòsí tó wá sọ pé Mohbad owó ló pa òun tó wá lòun wá justice for Mohbad tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo wọn ń dáwó fún ní pé kí ló máa pa òun báyìí. Èmi ò mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad ti ra mọ́tò kejì báyìí wọ́n ní second car ló ń lò lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Ta ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Ìyá Mohbad. Fídíò ẹ̀ ó dà pé sísá Dénìkẹ́
ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́tò fún un.
Sísá Dénìkẹ́ ó dà pé ṣe part 1 part 2 tí ìyá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Ìyá tó wà lórí page rẹ̀.
Papariano, nǹkan tó ní rí lọ́rọ̀ yìí.
Ṣé tí Papariano kò gbọ́? Papariano, you need to go and listen to what Iya Mohbad was saying.
Where is it? Where can I get it?
I don't know, maybe it's
on my page, Papariano, just check on my page. Multi-pin is okay.
Let me go play from your page 1 minute. Denike.
Ó ṣe máa ń pa Denike yẹn gan, owó ló wá ń jẹ́ kó bú mi.
Kí ló dé?
Denike. Ọkọ mi nìkan ló máa ń pè mí bẹ́ẹ̀.
You're not done. You're not done. Mo tẹ́ mọ̀ pé kókò ni wọ́n rán wá fún ẹ.
In fact, today, everybody was just out.
They're the first one, the part 1.
Yeah, part 1. Part 1 is the longest one. No, that's your name now.
No, you are playing the wrong one.
Mute. And play your me. You play your mama bad mom play. Then you let play your me. This one, right? Am I playing the right one?
Yes.
Can you guys hear? Is it clear enough? Is it clear enough?
This is your name you are playing.
I need to play your me. You've been muted. You are the one playing your me. I beg guys, what are you hearing? What are you hearing me playing?
You are not playing the right one.
You are the one playing your me.
Yes.
But why is Karimo gifting Mohbad mother? Karimo has finally gone back home. After destroying everything, Karimo made us. So what Mohbad mother is basically saying, to everyone translation, that she knew all the plans going on, how first car was bought to Baba Mohbad and how second car was bought to the man. You know, I mean, and being misused to mislead the public, all of those things that she knows about everything. Look, guys, she just listen to this woman, okay, but believing the things she says, Not listen, just hear her for just hearing sake. Okay. Listening to her for hearing sake or for listening sake. You know, yeah, but when it comes to making use of it, I don't think you should capitalize on whatever she says. You see, let me tell you something, right? If we have to criticize Baba Mohbad, we'll criticize him on fair grounds, on things that we see that are clear. We're not going to be doing what those other kids are doing. All right? Because they don't think. Anybody who thinks, who have brain in their head, by now they should be ashamed of themselves. Seeing the way this case is by now, and wait, where they took this case to. They should be really ashamed of themselves because they have nothing to give. They have nothing to write back home. Let's say this 3 seconds video was not out. By now, what would we have been saying? Tell me what we'll be talking about. Punch. We'll be talking about Punch. Baba Mohbad, they quickly went to Punch to post on Punch today, addressing the Yomi Fabiyi conference that he has done since almost 2 weeks ago. They went addressing it today. Just because they know Yomi Fabiyi is out right now doing, another conference. So they are they are just stupid. That's why Muyiwa came. What did Muyiwa came to do? Came again to spy. They're right. The irony of this is right. They are seriously fighting with us. But we are kind of like, we don't see you, sorry. We don't see you. We are focused. We pave way. We look at the things that needed to be done. We say it. Nobody's winning any trophy. Is there anybody going to win any special trophy? It's your money you are spending. If you don't come to this case for 1 good month, your money stays in your pocket. You sleep good sleep. Right? You have much time. You don't have any obligation to pay to anybody. Your son didn't die. You are only helping. And that should be the fuel that should be driving you. You are only here to help. And do not take any nonsense. Don't be like some slaves who are giving their money and who cannot really achieve any change. They just put in money without being able to reason whether change is going to come through there. Tell me, putting money in Baba Mohbad legal team and Baba Mohbad hand, where can that ever take us to? It's better for me to even put all my money in an external person's hand than putting it in Baba Mohbad legal team. Look at other legal team. They look hungry. Very hungry. Rich, I think you're always in your car. You need to be speaking with your account is always echoing. So they look very, very, very hungry. They look very, very hungry. I won't lie to you. Looking at Baba Mohbad, looking at the people around him, they look very hungry. They look very hungry. They have no reputation. But when you look at the public, there are so many blessed individuals in the public. They're not here because they are hungry. They are here because they are pained about the situation and they really want to see true justice. Not people who will be telling you what do you want Baba to do now. And they will keep putting their money. You will keep putting your money for nonsense and believing that nothing can be done. Then why putting your money? Why not recognizing the reality? They will never make you recognize the reality. Look at it right now. We are almost in the best shape. Whereby whatever anybody is doing right now, they are telling the public. Look at what everyone is doing right now. Petition. They are bringing it to the public. I can tell you that in this few time that the public, had a say, came into this case, we begin to have a lot of breath. We begin to have a lot of calmness. Whereby people are not that bothered, and when you go to all this emotional platform, they will, at the end of the day, they will cause you with mental health issues because you won't even know what to do. You'll be regretting why did you ever join this like this? Because they don't know where they go. They are just there. You see, have you ever been with somebody who doesn't even understand themselves? They have no regrets. You really think that? Look at me. All the accusations made against Westo, Arifa, Olori, all these guys. If it's made against me, I will hide my face. Shame won't let me come out to speak anymore. Shame won't let me come out to speak anymore. Because I'll be ashamed.
Sorry for cutting you. Even Bukky Jesse, he confirmed yesterday. She confirmed that you are saying the truth. She was praising you on her show.
Really? What did she say?
Yeah. She said, mo máa ń gbọ́ Papariano gbogbo yín kinní kan tẹ́ máa ń ta sí mi. She was saying it. Whoever that yes Bukky they say yesterday. She was praising you yesterday. So gbogbo wọn, they know what they are doing.
Let me find it and play it.
Yeah, she did a long show yesterday.
Is it towards the ending or towards the...
I can't remember the exactly
Did you follow the show throughout?
Throughout, yeah, because ó polówó cream fún ìyá kìíní. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe oríṣiríṣi ni Bukky jẹ́, ó sọ ti Wàsíù náà gbogbo ẹ̀, ó kàn dá gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀ mọ́ra wọn lánàá.
Ṣé lẹ́yìn tí Wàsíù, I mean before the Wàsíù?
She was mixing it. Plus justice for Mohbad and Wasiu.
Papariano, you just wait. About to come across here. Lord, I want to cut out. Yeah. I want to cut out. I'm come across here. I'll bring it to you.
I'm not good at those areas.
Why are you lying to? Why are you lying to him?
I am not lying. I was on a show throughout yesterday, so I know what I'm saying.
She might say it, but I was not there. Me tell my position until when I was considering the cut out.
I mean, we don't care. I mean, we know she has a fake account.
Okay, if she didn't praise you come and analyze what she was.
You listen to her. Okay.
Fair justice, can you please tell me what happened?
Come up,
yeah,
I can come down for you and come
no,
up.
Sure. No, it's okay, there's space.
No, there's space now. There's space.
Fair justice, please come up.
Only you,
two space for only you. Two space.
This is the problem I'm always having when it comes to
occupy the two space.
My presence.
My presence here. Hypertension.
Nígbà míì mo kàn máa jókòó sí corner kan máa gbọ́ everything. Ọlọ́run.
And sometimes I feel why I don't even want you to engage that much is because I don't want you guys to get all these emotions into you because I know it might affect your work. If you see there's this lady, I stop bringing her up. And she's been going to other platforms. Because
and what happened to Sansa?
There was a day she was speaking. Yeah, she's speaking, but she felt like, oh, this is affecting her. She can't even, do anything at home. This and that, her husband. She was saying all those things on the live here. I felt like, no, come. I don't want to, just relax first. Once in a while you can come, but don't just be frequent anymore. And it's better. It's better because not everybody has this mind. Not everybody has faced this whole kind of chaos.
There was a time I was on Justice for Mohbad and I forgot to cook for my husband. I was on the phone since morning till night. Even my son was just eating snacks and I got a big fight in the house.
The truth is
how can you?
This justice for
I'll never forget when they were doing Woto. Everybody was here. I think that maybe I was somewhere in Portugal then, I don't remember. But we were doing Woto. And I burn my pot plus my rice. I bring it to show them. I don't know how many of you said that. I bring it to show them. Plus the pot, everything was burnt.
Wallah, it affects everybody. When you put your concentration on things.
Sister Nick, ṣe máa sọ pé kò affect ẹ̀yin ni gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa.
Ó affect me mentally long, but ó ṣe pé kò affect iṣẹ́ mi. Mentally, I was down. I was losing my sleep. I was losing myself. I would be getting angry, even towards my children. Especially when my son is always complaining that, Mom, you have to stop this. Mom, you don't have our time. Mom, you have to stop this. Mama belong, are you a baby at 22? What do you want me to be doing for you? Mom, we don't want that. You don't have. Wọ́n ò pé ẹ máa gbà mí kẹ́. Láì ní baby, ló lè ti bá ní baby kan. But especially when one day when I came here, Papariano was saying that this justice is something else. I was just like, how am I going to survive without getting this justice?
In fact, èyí ò ní mọ̀ téèyàn máa fi wà deep soak in it pé
everyone lórí justice for Mohbad at a time no matter ní wípé kí justice yìí o.
Jẹ́gbọ́n I wrecked a 28k Toyota Corolla. Wow.
Yes now, Sakumani.
Oh gosh.
Yes now, many times I will be at work. My dad fear peace. Me say to my lie me glory platform Papariano. Lie because You know, they will just say one thing. After whine, the thing will just whine you, say,
I lost
You
my
will be
sleep
able
for
to
like
come
8
up, you know.
months. Mama Logo.
You know,
But now I
you
don't
will
want to
now
do that
come up,
anymore.
many times I will just have to drop immediately, and I will be saying something. Maybe I have something to say. I will just have to drop. I say drop just because you know you don't want to lose your job. You don't want to lose something you're doing. Many things. But the drive is still this thing that ẹjọ́ dúró lọ ikú tó ń pojú gbẹ ẹni ṣòwò ńlá kọ́ ló ń pa fún yàn yìí fíyàn tiẹ̀ lọ nàìjà kó yàn wá ní bíu pẹ̀lú èèyàn kan kẹ́ni yẹn wá sọ pé torí wípé òun léyàn.
Don't take time to understand you. You always sound like Tim with me. I have to take time to say, no, like me, don't me not taking time, but me, I'm ready to stand any kind of debate. Okay, me, I like debate, okay. But sometimes, do you listen to yourself? Do you understand the movement, the spirit of the movement? Because if you understand the spirit of the movement, you will not kill the spirit of the movement, right? You encourage the spirit of the movement all the time, and you will still find your way to criticize things, you know, in a way that, yes, that is suited. But you like, you and Jack,
Papariano, you see
yes, whenever you open your mouth,
you see some of us, Papariano, some of us have this kind of attitude, and it is inborn that we just like to seek the truth and speak the truth.
And you know, we here in this platform,
many times, you know,
we here in this platform, you know, we are just tolerating you, okay? Because we like one bad, but we are just pain and disappointed in him. You know, so right?
Yes, and that is why you see me. I don't, if I go to other platforms, I've been to many platforms.
We are just trying to cope with you sometimes.
If I say one like this, they will just drop me and block. They will drop me and block anytime I say one. And you know, many times people will not allow me say what. Maybe I'm slow to speak, or maybe I try to construct what I want to say. Well, you know, it takes time, and before you know it, they drop you. They don't allow you to say things, or you say, "Okay, there was a day, Papariano, let me narrate this story," and I won't mention the host, so everything is cool. I went to this host. Not Aduke, not that one. This one I'm talking about 2023 December. 2024 now. 2023, I'm talking about 2023 now. I'm not talking about 2024. Very recent when Mohbad died. I went on our business platform and we were talking, you know, then they were talking about this KBC and all. And then I, like you said, I changed the thought and I said, guys, Davido paid 2 million to these people. You know, we didn't know through them. I was like, 2 million for what? Are we ridiculing Mohbad or one thing? And inside that story, I started narrating what happened on my live show one time. Someone came up and that person said, you know, he just mentioned so many nasty things. Then I related that story there. Papariano, I've not finished my thought. This person is, they started saying, can you call? Like, it was after maybe 3 months or 4 or 5 months later that it was now coming out. And they said, one of us said, you know, all those nonsense things that happened. Then I was looking at myself, look at this man who was saying things like this. And I was narrating it to these people just for us to have a concrete talk and look at how to forge ahead. And they dropped me. I said, you know, then I wasn't going to any platform again because that pissed me off. Like, you know, I didn't go to any platform. I was just listening to you. And I came across the platform and I was like, well, this is where I think I can pitch my tent. Because Papariano, who I saw was liberal. Not as if he would hate Baba Mohbad. Not as if he hates me. Papariano, I don't hate Wunmi. I don't hate her. I don't hate Baba Mohbad. At the time, I even said something that Bobo Mohbad is gone. You have been in a relationship like this and you realize it's a toxic relationship and you stayed in there. Why? Who should be blamed for you staying in the toxic? So definitely, maybe you were looking for something.
The most important thing is what killed him. I know we can ask those questions, but what killed him is the most important thing.
So if you are looking at what killed him, and we are looking at finding the truth of what killed him, look at every truth we have seen. It still boils because I want to look at the root cause of things. If you are telling me that
The root cause of things, it has to be focused on what killed him.
Okay. Now, if criminal should be the
criminal, that is criminally liable or that is incriminatable.
Now, Papariano, let us ask ourselves some questions. One question alone, then look at it differently. Who pay Mohbad? That is the question. If I want to write a book now, the title of my book will be Who pay Mohbad? Then I will now.
We are going to go different speculations. Some said
now,
the father.
different speculations.
Some said
okay. Okay. Which of all these people is more important to Mo than Baba Mo? Look at that question. Not who is important to Baba Mo. I'm saying who is important to Mo than Baba Mo. And then choose the question again. Who is important to Baba Mo than finding justice for Mo out of all those people you mentioned? Who then can Mohbad mention? Look at it. It was there. So, who can you know
who is interested to Mohbad? Who Mohbad loves the most? Maybe we can see the mother or maybe the wife also. Maybe the wife or the mother.
I don't think so. The way they portrayed Mohbad and
no, we are saying who Mohbad loved. The way what Mohbad did to them. Mohbad loved them more than their father.
Okay, Papariano, I listened to Yam Mohbad today, and today I knew that Mohbad sank a bowl in Baba Mohbad's house. Yam Mohbad said it. That whenever Baba Mohbad is drinking that water,
whatever Mama Mohbad says is risky. Just be careful.
Okay, let us ask. Is there a bowl? Who sang bowl in Baba Mohbad's house? Is there a bowl there?
Mama Mohbad, whatever she says is 50-50.
I don't want to take her words. I'm just picking snippets of what she said. Now, if we are looking at who is more closer to
Papariano, go and take your time to listen to our show today. You will know some things are true. Not everything that you have to trash.
Tell me some of them.
Some of
that's what I'm saying to Papariano. Go far balẹ̀ listen sí gbogbo nǹkan tí ìyá yẹn.
It is not telling you about some of them. Like when Baba used to come out, Mohbad didn't take care of it. It's on my page. If you just open my page, you will see it on the top.
Look at that day we went to interview Baba Mohbad. He was saying motto to
Baba basic. It's not what you call on it
today. Somebody no kò tiẹ̀ jù kan lọ. Mohbad tó ń bọ́ṣọ tó ra aṣọ sí bàbá ẹ̀ lọ́rùn tó ń ra bàtà sí bàbá ẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀.
Ṣé okay tí ìyá Mohbad bá parọ́ ṣé ọmọ Dàbọ́lá yẹn náà fẹ́ parọ́ ni Dàbọ́lá said everything now.
Mohbad lọ sí ilé bàbá ilé ọmọ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe fàájì ọmọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀.
Ìyá Mohbad said Mohbad was taking care of both of them when he was alive.
Ṣé bàbá àti ìyàwó Mohbad lọ́jọ́ ní ìṣù ṣó òun àti
baby Baba was asking for too much. Kí ló dé ṣọ́mọ̀ gbẹdọ̀ ní láì fún?
Ẹ jẹ́ ká critically ká.
Àwọn àtàrà ọmọ tọ́bí bàyí gan tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ gan gbogbo wọn ti fly the world gan wọn tí ìrántí pọ̀ bára tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ìlú kan fún ẹ talkless of kele.
Ṣé mi náà ní bàbá?
Life is not like that. We love both of them but we have to.
Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ kankan pé tí ọmọ bá tí parent bá ti frustrate ọmọ jù ọmọ yẹn máa lọ ṣe nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó ṣe. Nípa giving me ó ṣáà ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi lówó.
Ìjọ àkọ́kọ́ ni bàbá ti sọ fún wa pé kó ló pa Mohbad. Is that a right statement from your father to?
Yeah, why imagine ìyá Mohbad ti sọ nípa tí mo tún dì mú. Ó ní pé ògo tí Mohbad ń lò ògo òun ni. Èmi ò mọ bí tí ọmọ tí bàbá fi jọ owó ọmọ.
Ikú ló pa Mohbad, àdé ló pa Mohbad. After months ahead. And
let's tap on the screen, guys. Let's tap.
Baba yẹn ó sound like ẹni tó bá ń feel like trying to chew kò no ayé jẹ́nsí la wà ní sí now.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò ó kì í ṣe pé mo yé tiẹ̀.
Ní bàbá máa dúpẹ́ pé àwọn wà Nàìjíríà ọmọ olóyìnbó lóde they no dey care like that o ọmọ olóyìnbó tí ni mọ́tò àmọ́ náà fẹ́ ra fọ́tò fẹ́.
If my own father is also planning to do like Baba Mohbad did so that I can criticize Baba Mohbad well so that my own father would learn maybe not to do that to me. Look at it from there.
People should know so. Yeah, I think I like that point. That's a good point. if in case anyone's father is watching, you see how Mohbad's father is being criticized. So you don't want to do anything like this for your own child. Otherwise, you will be dragged this same way. I love that part. Everything should be a lesson.
Yes, sir. Ọmọ ẹ̀ tẹ̀tù wá pé rẹ̀ mọ̀lẹ́. Mo yìí ń wo bí máa kọ̀ pọ́n lórí. How
I can't wait for all the truth about Mohbad to come out. Ẹlòmíì máa la inú wa kò ní lè pàdé.
I will be so happy if.
I want all the truth, the pure truth.
When the
everything that happened from beginning to the end. Òun ni mò ń bí Ọlọ́run kọ́ lọ́run jẹ́ kó fojú hàn sáráyé. Some people they will just leave this social media, they won't be able to open their pages anymore.
Two things will make me so
happy. Mo fẹ́ reason why tí Wùmí sọ pé if all of you know what happened or about it, so if all of you know how Baba is, you get a stone and throw him. I don't know, maybe all of you.
Let us even leave that. No, that
please wait. Let people analyze everything. Don't leave it. If I say something about Mohbad, Nigerians will stone him to death. That's what she said.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for giving me that. Thank you for putting it well. So
what does she know that she said?
What does she mean by that? We want to know.
What does she know? Yeah, what does she know that she says? We will stone Baba to death.
Yes.
Okay, let me. I asked this question yesterday. Let me ask us here again and debate about it. Papariano, the day Mohbad left that house finally, the day his body left that house finally, was Baba Mohbad not there? The day Mohbad left his house finally.
Leaving that house, right? I will tell you, the intention of leaving that house, I don't think the intention was to go to police station. I'm just having a feeling. I don't see Baba that exposed to say he wants to go to the police. Does Baba know that before a body is taken to the morgue, you have to go to the police station? What was the intention of Baba about taking the body to the police station? What was the intention? Did he suspect anything? So why going to the station? Somebody, maybe the ambulance would have suggested that, do you guys have report with you? And they say no. And they feel like, okay, let's branch at the station and, request for one. Baba Mohbad should not tell me that before he left that house, that he was already thinking about letting them go to the police to do what? There will be more action. Or what do you think? This is difficult, right? Who is this Boko? You're not even speaking. Just go down, beg. Make that space there free. Now this anti-justice that we just can't do just this sit down, my people. So I think it makes more sense. It looks like it looks like they never went to the police station because
Papariano, Mohbad's mom said today that Adura did not stop calling Baba. Even as at last week, Adura called Baba. That Baba was just lying. That Adura has not been calling him. He said even last week, Adura called. Mama Mohbad lo so even come so. And Baba still we never deem it free to find out about all this.
Wait, I didn't hear. Say it again.
He said Adura used to call Baba, even as that last week he called Baba.
Wow.
Baba was the one ignoring Adura, not Adura ignoring Baba.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
Me, I want to look at it in two different ways.
Let us show it on call.
No, Papariano, I want you to look at it in another angle. It could be possible. Because now that Baba is saying this whole thing Yomi is doing to Adura. Adura might want to like, Baba, help me, like talk to his father concerning it. Like, okay, because Baba has shown a little bit concern, like, meaning. So it might be the reason why he was just trying to call Baba, not knowing for him that Baba is already stand on their feet that no, you go and face what you've done. I don't want to be a part of it. But I don't want to believe that it has been a very, very, very long time.
I'm not trusting Iya Mohbad. It's what we had for Baba that we used to come and analyze. Definitely we have to analyze Mohbad's mom as well. I don't want to be one-sided.
I can't say she's lying.
No, this is not you. I'm just referring to comment section.
I'm a compare ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn síra wọn ní 50-50.
She was even saying
Because
something.
gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn wádìí sọ kọ́ ló jẹ́ òótọ́.
Listen, she said something today which was very wrong to me. She shouldn't have said that. She said, Adura think that no, she said Baba Mohbad wants them to jail Adura, which to a very large extent she's giving kudos to Baba Mohbad.
All of you are just blaming this woman. Iya Mohbad can never even say. Maybe she doesn't even understand the English everybody are saying. It's what they interpret to Baba Mohbad that she will believe. Do you get it? I don't know if you guys are with me. It's only what they interpret to Mohbad's mom that she will believe. And Yomi Fabi always speaks English on his platform. So definitely somebody is there interpreting for Mohbad's mom. And she will believe everything.
Yeah, like me, I don't want to believe that Mama Mohbad is telling like concerning that, because if you remember very well, the time they did sort environment of a thing. The time they did environment of a thing, that my Baba Mohbad went to police station and said that you know, the rumor came out that Iya Mohbad was calling all the relatives. That no, all my country to for money. So if Iya Mohbad said Adura called but they're trying to call his father again, I would believe it.
Just please, let's make something clear. I don't believe so. Why is Adura doing video, okay, with King White dancing, chilling? Adura was with Yomi. Adura cannot tell us whether he was calling Baba. Did Adura say it anyway that he is calling the father? No.
No, but what I'm just trying to look
is the woman there? Is the woman holding phone with Adura? It's not what she's told. What if Adura lied to the mother? And then we can't trust that. It's not even making sense.
Yeah, I just want not to say everything that she's saying is wrong. But me, I'm looking at it that whenever they are having problem,
I'm not going to hold Baba responsible for that. Believe me. Baba says he has not spoken to Adura. I'll take it like that. It's more glaring. But anyway, when they went to station, I'm sure they should be able to speak when they go to station. They should be able to. That station. Yeah.
Maybe.
The only problem, let's identify something. For me, the only problem around Mohbad is the people who are stationed around him. They don't mean well. Look at it. For them to be fighting against us, they were fighting even against Yomi. Yomi had to find his way. Yomi did his best in the way that they cannot even hate him. They don't know what to do with him. Not because they love him. Fighting. It is a way for them to crush Yomi. They will crush him. That should tell you how much serious it was.
They're even abusing African TV. I went to the Western platform. So they most of them, what they are saying over there, they said they want to
keeping it. It's a guy that is there. I thought
it's a guy. No. Yeah, so they said the Dayo, Papa Mohbad need to talk to Dayo concerning what African TV did today. I was like, why are these people so worried? Why are they so paranoid? It doesn't make any sense.
So adult business.
Expect that now. Just go to let's go like that.
An adult is interested in a case and is trying to find out what's happening. Two adults had a conversation. One went to win, took it upon themselves, went to make information and was cleared. Okay? I mean, what is that? Is that a criminal offense?
Crazy people.
Their accountability that they hold the public, let them not bring it out. They won't bring it out. There are people who will confirm that. In fact, even if one bad don't bring it out, right? Somebody will have to make sure that they give us what accountability is. That access bank account, somebody will have to check it and find out how much was contributed there. When you hear this, because you'll be shocked. You will be shocked how much public contributed into Bahama access bank account. All this money that Bahama is talking about, $9,000, $8,000. It's a joke. It's a joke, big time joke.
Yes.
You know, to the point that there are people that even wanted to contribute that money. They had to direct them to other accounts, not even access, not even women. They gave them excuses. That this and that, network, that and that, put it in this account. That's what was happening here.
That's what's happening. It's criminality. Criminality of the highest order. That's what we are doing with it. Okay, and mostly they are taking advantage of all these African Americans establishment who do not quickly know what's going on. They are enjoying scamming people. We are here. If we don't stay here and gather everybody passing by and we then bring them together for you to scam. Why don't sit here on platform bringing people out? Now that corrects. It is we hosts. We are the one who stay on platforms trying to put people together, trying to make people aware of this case and all of those things. People won't come now, won't let you scam them. We'll never let you scam them. If it is that easy, go make your studio, make your platform, bring people in there and scam them by yourself. They can hold you responsible. As long as we are here, we are going to, unless people want to intentionally go get themselves scammed. But believe me, if you go allow yourself to be scammed, you will always regret it. Because we're telling you what will help you, what will make you safe and make everybody safe. You guys won't listen. You will still go there, you make the mistake, and you come back regretting.
At this point, no one should be angry that anybody is saying anything in this course anymore. Anything that they are saying. Are they saying it illogically? Anybody that says, okay, you may come out, come and do DNA. Is it illogical? Yamuba even said it today. That you must do DNA. Tori Josileko, Tori Omo. That's logic. Everybody know that. The boy will face some kind of, I don't know. I don't want to call it anything. He will face it in the future and people will be saying things to him. So it is better that lady look at that. And so is it illogical to blame Baba Mohbad for how they handled the case? Is it illogical? It's not now. It is not. The public
people don't want to take him. Let's say Moyiwa or Odomo to destroy this case. Who said that Baba should not take him there? Is he not the one who bring all these people together? Are people not recommended to him? People were given to him to take. He refused. And all the ones he brought right now destroyed the case. And he's still there shining it. And he was still there going. He's the one that has his case. And is it who's following you?
Do you even know
who's following you?
No.
You make it all the time. He doesn't know nothing. He doesn't know nothing. All the time he doesn't know nothing. Then let those who know something do it.
And
everyone is affected.
It is to your own advantage. You don't need to hate on them. You can't undo it, right? And you have squandered.
But it's because the criminals are using like a figurehead. But Mohbad is just the one on the top. A lot of criminals under him. All of them under him. Bukky Jesse surviving under him.
What is one bringing them because of the same because of the same.
I'll tell you guys something, right? If Mohbad just step aside 1 month, doesn't do justice, all these guys will become irrelevant and useless. Yes. They will become irrelevant and useless. You will not say that they have nothing else. They have not even researched this case. The only thing that is surviving them right now is that they are defending Baba Mohbad. They are defending him, whatever he does. Defending. That's the only thing that they are doing.
I want you to
win this case. No strategy.
I want you to fault me on something. I want to say something. I want you to tell me if it is what I want to say now is true or not. You see people in justice for man, most are just here to say it because they want to, because they can say it. Most of them are not logical. Most of them are not researching. Most of them just have this gift of talking, of making people laugh, of making people, or of elaborating things that are irrelevant, mediocre. And then, due to the nature of social media, where the majority will carry the vote, you see when people who wants to just, as Nigerians, we are cruise people, we just want to learn, we just want to have this vibe of keeping away our sorrow. We stay in that kind of platform. And they keep dishing out things upon things that are not making sense because they know that's the only way to elongate things that they don't even have information about. Right? That is what killed this movement in Gong, because some people feel that they can talk and they have a way entertain the public. And they did it. That was what killed this justice so bad. Am I right with that thought or not? I can mention case studies, but I just don't want to mention name. I don't want to mention name. If I mention case study, you understand what I'm saying. There is this lady, I won't mention. I won't even mention. There is this lady that has this accent of maybe Ekiti or Ondo accent like this. She is always fond of cursing and trying to crack
your enemies. You want to bring your heart because she's dragging you now. You want to stylishly drag her.
Funny thing is, say I don't even see that anybody is dragging me. And me and one kind of person say when I dey talk my own, I will just talk am. If you did there that time, you dey talk about me. You will not like the way I will say my own. I might not win you, but me too, I will do my own. Wey be say if you got any bad mouth, and I won't come for you in the public. Lẹ́jọ́ máa yí lálẹ́. Tábàjọ́ wà lórí bíbá if anybody dey speak anyhow. Tábàjọ́ fún ara kan. I won't come for you later. I didn't even mention it, but it is the truth. You won't know who non-entity to anybody non-entity because everybody ló mú nǹkan kan wá. Bó ti ẹ̀ jẹ́ attention ẹ̀ mú wá. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tó wá ń fi nǹkan tí ò relevant tó fi ń disturb relevance nǹkan kí ni ká pè é? Aláìní nǹkan ṣe náà kọ́ nìyẹn. You were the one on this platform.
He came back down.
You are the one doing this. At the end of the day, you are with this person. You entertain them there. You go to this person, you entertain them there. You come back again saying bad about this person. And that is how it is on and on. Look at all the big hosts. I won't mention him. There is one that even say my 2040 research clinic. What they would do is just elaborate things that not or like we are talking here now. Karimo is now here. She say something. We know Karimo doesn't have anything to do with it, but somebody now made that word a big thing because the person has a large audience. What do you expect to get from that kind of movement? Okay, Wumi tó ní smelling kìíní kan ẹnìkan á gbé lọ sórí platform rí wọ́n mà ló ti ní smelling kìíní kan Ọlọ́run ló ti ẹ̀ mọ̀ bóyá ó ti fi kìíní kan ran kìíní kan. The story will now be like Nollywood and maybe leaving the major objective of trying to sensitize ourselves on how to deal with issues like this, which I give you kudos for, Papariano. When I come here, you co-section clinical. I'm this kind of person that like all those kind of things too. If I want to talk to people, my chat is research, give them any information. My but any superior information. That is how we should be. Everybody, there is time for everything. Time come one in just one body. Everybody just should time here, which was a time when they were dragging an over. If it is not wuto at that time, we will not come out of that situation because it was because of the wuto that took the hand of that over to feel like you people are maligning me too much. Let me take a decision on you and take some decision. Don't you see the results? If somebody is maligning me today, won't I take the same decision that person took? Won't I pick those people say, every
one of you have shame, right? Every one of you have shame. You see, no matter how intelligent you are, the moment you set yourself under bad, you become very unintelligent. That's what I've noticed. You see, you will speak, you will think, those of you won't know. I can tell easily. Those of you who are just pitching your tent, all right? There is no logical argument behind Baba. You will never learn and you will just be more stupid. Have you seen me how I engage? If I want to talk to Baba fans or Wumi fans, I speak to them like little children. But they don't know. Because they don't see what they are doing. I see that they need help. They don't see what they are doing wrong. They don't see it. Right? That's why I see that they will hardly want to engage in a debate. They don't like to engage in a debate because they know that in the long run, they'll be forced to cry and shout. They'll always cry and shout and it will turn into swearing. We can do our constructive, analysis. We can talk about these things. We can make you enjoy this case.
most of them that we see in this case today, I remember when all of them, Young Daddy, West, all of them, when they were passing by, they never wanted to host. They watched me carefully and they loved the case. They joined this case because they loved my analysis.
Papariano.
Based on what we have on ground.
Papariano, it's not because they were watching you. No. Once someone, they were told to go and start their own life so that they can be using their platform. They came here to your platform. Hold on, Papariano. They came to study you. Maybe they can enter you. This Papariano is Ogba because I have on my page this morning. They came to test you. Maybe you will fall for their trap. They can be using your page to do their atrocities. Along the line, they realize those people, they can use them to go and open their platforms. They will encourage them to go and open your own platform now. They will start going there, gifting them, liking, go there in multiples. So at the end of the day, they will hijack those platforms. They will be the one in control.
It's still my followers. It's my followers who went to them.
I know now.
Papariano, don't blow your own reason. Let me say something. You see, it takes a lot to host. It takes a lot to host.
I'm not saying they had followers. Hold on, sir. They came to use Papariano's platform for their atrocities. After coming here for months, when they pay Ogbani Papariano, this guy, we can never enter him.
Yes, no.
And they now encouraging those people to go and open. And they will be coming here to take your own customers.
You can know
they call it harvesting. They did it for me 4 or 5 years ago when I started my own life.
Just like then, when
how can you host?
I remember when Westo was going live, he has to come here. Tap screen.
That is what they do. They call it harvesting on TikTok. Yes. Papariano, if you hear anything about harvesting. Yes, because you don't know, because of your own pure heart. That is what they do.
Me, I always believe in something. I believe that as long as you
when I first came out for justice for Mohbad, it was Papariano, Sakiki, Olori Ebi, all those words. Àwọn yẹn ó kọ́ mọ̀ ń gbà yẹn before kí gbogbo àwọn west yẹn tó wá follow.
Màámi tó adult
Pápá jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ wà. Ohun tí mo bá lẹ́nu yìí rà èmi láyé mi èmi ṣá mo wẹ̀ mo yán kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ọmọ mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ ká mi mọ́ wọ̀nrànwọ̀nràn wèrèwèrè. Ọmọ ìyàtọ̀ ni. Ní ohun tí mo bá lẹ́nu yín ṣe rí orí ibi tá a wà yìí oníkálùkù ó ń lọ káàkiri láti wá kọ́ nǹkan tó bá dẹ̀ rí pé ọ̀wọ́n mọ̀nà láti ṣe tiwọn èmi ò lérò pé nǹkan kan wà nínú yẹn no big deal pé kéèyàn lọ ṣí platform ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ní tèmi o nǹkan tó nítọ̀hún lọ ṣe lórí platform ẹ̀ ló matter you understand tó bá jẹ́ ìrẹ́pọ̀ wà ẹni tó lọ ṣí tiẹ̀ náà ó lè wá síbí ẹlòmíì náà lè tún lọ sọ́hùn so ẹ má jẹ́ ká kí pé wọ́n wá ṣe kinní kan kó nǹkan kan lọ nǹkan tó wà lọ́pọlọ ẹ Papariano is still there isn't it you still have everything in there so àwọn náà wọ́n máa èèyàn lè báyàn wáṣẹ́ èèyàn lè báyàn ṣe ó depend lè báwọn náà bá ṣe lọ ṣe tiwọn lórí platform wọn.
nǹkan tá a ti ń sọ ẹ̀bọ̀yà tẹ̀mí ṣe nǹkan tá a ń sọ ni pé kì í ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ ló mọ̀rọ̀ so sometimes tá a máa ń sọ issue now ọmọ issue sẹ́yìn agbọ́dọ̀.
mi ò gbọ́ ẹ o ti fi nǹkan sétí o àbí.
Oh my God.
Papariano, your microphone. Your mic ahead now.
Okay, I hear you now.
Okay.
You need to ṣàlàyé.
So,
okay, what happened?
I don't want to speak like that, of course. That's why I'm using that now.
Okay, he's more than stupid.
You know, sometimes we have to make
they take cover
the newcomers understand that there is a history, behind all of this that is happening.
Because people may be
God bless you
confused.
for this
You know,
comment, man.
there are many people who join this case
Father, no, na
right
yeye
now.
person.
Now that Yomi Fabi is even doing more to see that the case go farther, than it is. So people will come, they will join the case, they will see what's going on, and they will see some kind of sentiment fight going on, and they want to know what's happening. So sometimes it's good to give this issue, this explanation. Then when they now have that explanation, then they will now know where people are coming from. For example, when I'm saying that we used to analyze this case, we used to be fair on this case, but I mean, suddenly there come so many different interests. Analysis started dying. Adebe will continue the way we started. We won't have entered into the trap of Ekiti. We would have known what we wanted to achieve through Ekiti or Oriomi Hamzat. The lawyer that they are rejecting right now, Domosu, would have let him go if need be, for a very long time. All this 9 million that Odumosu is charging them right now, they wouldn't have. Odumosu right now can cause a very big delay in this case. And these people don't know the mess that they have caused to this case. They still think that they can do anything they want to do. Odumosu is not giving down files. Now, why Shitu cannot take back the files of the DNA and everything to continue this case? Because Odumosu feel like, okay, you guys just want to send me out of the case after all my free service, everything, on the corona inquest. I want to let you guys treat me like this. I want you guys to pay me my professional fee for all this time. And it's 9 million. Okay? Who want to pay that money to Odumosu right now? This is part of their mistake, which they are still not accepting. So something led us to all of those places. And even from now, henceforth, we still see the same pattern of these guys not wanting to reason. They think they can always hide under Obama and do their evil. So we are exposing them, telling people that these people, they don't reason about this case at all. They have a different motive. We used to be calculative, we used to be reasoning, but because of their own special interest, which is being just making money. They are money-making machine. They are money-making machine, and they are scammers. They are scammers. And that's why you hear so many accusations coming from them. Camera down, camera left, camera. You hardly see it from people, in this platform. Because we have that maturity, we have that understanding. There are people on this platform who date each other, who do all those things. I never see them. Because they know that we think critically here. We're not just here for joke, for fun. But another platform, they play with everything. Yeah, we understand that maturity. We understand that secrecy. We don't have fun with things like that. But because it's coming from all these, people who don't have levels, we just laugh at it. Just laugh and play and laugh. But deep inside us, can we do such thing? No. Can we ever be involved in such thing? No. Because we have that self-control. And we identify that some of these things cannot be done. When you look at most of those guys who involve themselves in all those things, there are people who hate this platform. There are people who were once on this platform, who ran away from this platform. They went to associate themselves with these guys. Then they came back with so many things attached to them. This Phoenix, this woman, she ran away from my platform. She went to the music platform, went to Perkins, went to all these guys. They were insulting me. I was a victim of her insult. That's why you see that shame will not let her come to me. Shame will not. Even this guy, this Isabella, I never knew she was one with Queen Ote. She used to be here, but she went to associate with them like that. They're insulting me.
I'm so you saw that.
Because like that, I hated me so much. They were insulting me on their platform, trying to do so many nasty things. But at the end of the day, what happened to them? You see? So all of these things, somebody has to be there to explain it to them. So that if there's anybody right now who is shining teeth with Westo, Arifa, all these gangs, your day is coming. They will laugh at you, they will dump you, and they will act like they don't know you. The difference, but yeah, we have a lot of control. When you see the way, even if you're not good, when you see the way someone else behaves, how they respect themselves, you too, you will start respecting yourself, you will start becoming better. Because you're mixed with good people who are better. Compared to when you're mixing with people who don't have levels. You're just shouting, crying, they're just talking about, into mistakes.
and then they come out crying like babies. And when I call them kids,
pa gbogbo family òun ó ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n yóò ní já fóun nítorí o ti fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ ó ló fi ẹ́ ń kọrin ó fi ẹ́ ń powó hatred tó ní sí nìyẹn ó wá kí ẹ̀kọ́ tiẹ̀ tún wá gbé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ fún ọmọ títí wọ́ all you want to do you want to save o fẹ́ save face kọ́mà ní Mohbad kú kò lọ́mọ láyé àbí òun ló ṣe fẹ́ gba ọmọ àlè ipe kò lè fi rọra ẹ lọ́kàn ṣé ọkàn ẹ wá rọ̀ ni ṣé látọdún kelo ta ti wà níbi tá wà yìí ìyá Mohbad ṣé kò yẹ kó sú ẹ ni ṣé kò yẹ kó ronú ọjọ́ kan ni wípé tí àdúrà bá jáde tó bá sọ òtítọ́ kò yẹ òní kó wọ́n máa pa àdúrà kan ló pẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àbí ó di ẹ̀mọ̀ pàdúrà ló pa ló ṣe fẹ́ kọ́ pàdúrà ni because kò yé mi. Because at this point gbogbo ọ̀nà ló wọ ọjà ni a máa fi ṣe o àbí Mohbad àbí àdúrà gangan ló pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ni ló ṣe jẹ́ pé kọ́ má tó pa